became combustible a couple nights ago. I would hate for that to happen again. And all the things, De'Aaron Fox is obviously a star for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis to go in the All-Star game because he's a triple-double machine, it feels like. But Keegan Murray, in the previous game, 3 games, he'd scored 7 points. Against the Rockets, he had a career-high tying 30 points with 8 3-pointers. He was the third rookie forward ever to make 8 3-pointers in an NBA game. That simply can't happen tonight.
He averages 12 per game and scoring 30. And look, it all goes back to the same thing. It's the reason why Stephen Silas was upset. This Rockets team just is not getting it done on the defensive end of the floor. You can talk about the offense and all of the things that you need to on that end, but as he put it, it doesn't cost you anything to put effort in on the defensive end of the floor.
And on the offensive side of things, how about the fact they were 30 for 51 in the paint? That's not a great percentage. They've got to be more efficient, especially if they're going to go for the 2-ball game, which, again, the NBA has seen a little bit more of. I know it's 3 and dunks, basically, but to be able to get those good inside looks and not finish, I think is one of the things we have to get to as we get to our Toyota Keys of Victory, brought to you by Toyota Let's Go Places. The first and foremost, defensive intensity has to go. And I'll be very curious, Adam, how long it takes for Coach Silas to call that effort timeout. The longer he has to wait, or if he doesn't have to call it at any point, the Rockets are in good shape. But I think his fuse is pretty short, and I think if he sees some of the same sort of things that we saw a couple of nights ago, he will not be hesitant to call some timeouts. And I think the difference tonight will be he may try some other guys on the floor, give them some more meaningful minutes and say garbage time, because I don't think he wants the embarrassment of giving up 140 points again. You've got to remember, in the 3 games against Sacramento, 135 allowed, 139 allowed, and 140 allowed.
The Rockets and the Kings once again for the second time in 3 nights. The starters and the first 24 minutes of action right around the corner. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Lace up your sneaks, stretch those hammies, and get ready to light the fuse. The 21st Annual Rockets Run, presented by Children's Memorial Hermann, returns to the streets of Toyota Center on Saturday, February 18th. Go to Rockets.com to sign you and your family up for either the 5K, the Kids 1K, or 2-mile walk. All participants get a t-shirt, an invitation to the post-race party, and a ticket to an upcoming Rockets game. Cross the finish line on Center Court inside Toyota Center, cheer on your friends and Rocket fans, and be a part of this Rockets tradition. Can't wait to see you.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Tonight from the Toyota Center, it's time for NBA basketball featuring your Houston Rockets as they take on the Sacramento Kings. Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Thomas. To my right, it's Adam Clanton. Our network producer is Josh C. Kevin Mings on stats. David Obert, our on-site engineer. Time for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Sacramento Kings, coming with a record of 30 wins and 23 losses. They are 14-12 on the road this year. They'll start the same 5 the Rockets saw 2 nights ago. De'Aaron Fox in his 6th year out of Kentucky stands at 6'4". The off guard at 6'7" out of Maryland in his 5th campaign is Kevin Huerter. The small forward is Keegan Murray, the rookie out of Iowa. He was picked one player after Jabari Smith was. The power forward is Harrison Barnes. The forward is 6'8", his 11th year out of North Carolina. And Domantas Sabonis in his 7th year out of Gonzaga stands 6'11". So again, for the Kings, it is Fox, Herter, Barnes, Murray, and Sabonis. Head coach is Mike Brown. 377 and 239 over his NBA career. First season in Sacramento, previous stops in Cleveland, and with the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Houston Rockets, who go at 13-41 on the year, they have lost 3 in a row and are 8-19 in this building. Guard line will feature Eric Gordon at 6'4", 15th year out of Indiana, joined by Jalen Green, the second-year player out of Fresno, California at 6'6". The small forward at 6'7", is third-year player K.J. Martin. Jabari Smith is 6'11", the rookie out of Auburn. And the center is Alperen Şengün, 6'11", out of Turkey in his second year. So again, for the Rockets, it'll be Gordon, Green, Martin, Smith, and Şengün. Their head coach is Steven Silas at 50 wins, 158 losses in 3 years. Our officials tonight, as assigned by the National Basketball Association, our crew chief is Yanamidas Petratus. They'll be assisted by Ray Acosta and John Conley. Petratus, Acosta, and Conley. Memorial Hermann injury report for the Sacramento Kings. They report nothing. As far as the Houston Rockets are concerned, Kevin Porter again is out with that left foot contusion. Garrison Matthews misses his second straight game with a left big toe soreness. Memorial Hermann, advancing health and personalizing care. So, a couple nights ago, 140-120 was the final score. It was the Kings' third victory this season over the Rockets in as many games. They led by 17 at the half, finished the game 58% from the floor and 21 of 41 from three-point range. The one thing, Adam, I want you to keep an eye on and ear on tonight is ball distribution. Sacramento had 38 assists on 52 made baskets, and that means an extra pass sometimes means everything on an open shot.
Yeah, the Rockets had 27, and that's a decent number for an NBA team. 38 just means the ball is absolutely hopping, and your defense, once again, is not probably doing as good of a job as you would like.
Yeah, always trying to find the open man. The Kings also had just 10 turnovers in the game. Two other numbers. We mentioned this a minute ago. The Rockets were 30 of 51 in the paint. You want a higher percentage than that. And the fast break leak outs transition 22-5 in favor of Sacramento.
Well, that can't happen here tonight. A lot of things can't happen here tonight that have happened the prior times these two teams have faced off. And you know, Steven Silas said it. This is one of the top scoring teams in the association. It's not a fluke. The Sacramento Kings are number 3 in the West right now. That is not a fluke. I know it's a very tightly wound Western Conference, and frankly, on the East it is as well. But they're for real. And I like the fact that a long-suffering franchise like the Kings might taste some postseason again. But, man, I don't like it at the expense of the Rockets these days.
To push along what Adam is saying, the Kings are 3rd in the Western Conference. They're a game better than the LA Clippers. Game and a half over Phoenix. That's the 5 seed. Dallas is 2 back at the 6. Golden State's 2.5 out of the 7th, and so is New Orleans at 2.5. So you go on any sort of losing streak at all?
Yep.
2-3 games. Go ask New Orleans about where they were, say, 3 weeks ago.
Ain't no time for hiccups. You're right. They were right there at the top, but it just does not take much these days. And I think that's what's so alarming about teams like the Lakers. They're sitting there on the outside looking in a season where you would think a team that has that kind of talent, we all know what happened with LeBron last night.
Yeah.
They should be part of that party, and they're not near it right now.
But I'll say this, and that's why tomorrow's deadline should be very intriguing.
Very.
You've got a lot of teams in the Western Conference that, frankly, aren't fretting Denver or Memphis. They're just not. They probably should be, but they're not. They're not. It's not like Golden State of 5 years ago where you thought it's not a question of if they're going to win the championship. It's going to be, will they do it in 5 or 6 basketball games?
And conversely, since you brought them up, Golden State is obviously not what they've been. And Steph Curry's obviously not healthy and won't be for a while. And they've had their issues when he was healthy. But that's a team that I wouldn't want to mess around with in the first round if they end up being a lower seed. And you are a Memphis or a Denver. Although, let's all face it, we'd love to see Golden State and Memphis with all the trash talk that's gone in between those two. But You're right, man. It's a very fascinating time in the NBA. A lot of parity. And, yeah, I think tomorrow might be, well, it has the potential to be one of the busiest trade deadlines we've seen in quite some time because of that.
We are hearing word of a potential 3-team trade involving Minnesota and the Los Angeles Lakers involving Russell Westbrook. Who else was in that mix? There was a third. Oh,
Mike Conley would go to Minnesota.
Yep.
Utah was the second team. Minnesota was the third team.
Yeah. All right, Sacramento in the purple uniforms, trimmed in lighter purple, gray, and white. Rockets in the red uniforms tonight, trimmed in black with white lettering across the front and back. Alperen Şengün and Domantas Sabonis, the jump circle. We're nice to have you with us here on Rockets Ready. This is the last home game for a while. The Rockets will have 3 on the road to finish off the pre-All-Star, and then they've got 2 on the road after the All-Star break.
You go catch up with your buddy James Harden in Philadelphia soon.
Yeah, that'll be Monday. We'll be there when the Eagles are playing the Super Bowl. I'm staying in my room. Forecourt right with the basketball. It is De'Aaron Fox. They win the tip. They'll go right to left in this first half of play. Herder hands it off to Barnes, left side angle. Straight away to Sabonis. Now Herder's got it top of the key, giving it back to Sabonis against a triple team. Turns, spins, 10-footer on the front rim and down. First shot of the game belongs to Sacramento, 2-0 for Domantas Sabonis, averaging 18.5 points a game. He's the second best rebounder in the NBA at over 12 per contest. Green forecourt right with the basketball. Screen is set by KJ to the baseline. Green gets cut off, being guarded tightly by Keegan Murray. Left-hand dribble drive, a floater from 10 feet, misses it off the back heel. Offensive rebound, putback is there. KJ Martin, who's normally known for all of his dunks and three-point shots. He's not done a whole lot of that the last week or so, but it's been a big help in the starting 5. 2-2, 50 seconds gone by. Eric Gordon with the steal in the middle of the lane. Hands it down the lane to Martin on a nice feed in the middle. It's a dunk, and KJ's got both baskets. Şengün gets the assist, and it's 4-2 Houston. Nice to see a turnover turn into the Rockets' points. Murray between the circles, actually closer to the R at midcourt. Hands it off left side to De'Aaron Fox. Screen is set by Sabonis. Out right side of Murray. Gives up the 3. A floater is coming up. That's on the way and good. And Sacramento's taken 2 shots and made both. 4-4 the score. Minute and a half gone by. EG lost the basketball. It's out of bounds. Last touch by, I believe, by Herder. And the Rockets catch a break there as Eric lost control of the basketball. Shot clock for the Rockets will be at 16. Eric Gordon's going to inbound the basketball on the base. Basket to his right. He'll look left over to Martin. Behind him out to three-point line for EG. Crossover, flips, throws it off the backboard, and misses the shot. Rebound tap by Sabonis into the hands of De'Aaron Fox. Fox, middle of the lane, going up. He'll use the window, miss the shot. The tap up on the second time is on the way and good for Domantas Sabonis. So 2 offensive rebounds and that time a putback, and it's now 6-4. 2 minutes gone by. Baseline left, Green looking down low, and it's deflected. Last touch off of the wrist of Jabari Smith, and Steven Silas is like, wait a minute, that's not right. He wants some help from 2 of his other officials and doesn't get it. Cross court to Sabonis, bounce pass underneath for Murray, and he's rejected by Jabari. Good swat going up and blocking the baseline. Down the lane, there's an alley-oop. Beautiful pass, Şengün to Green. And we're tied at 6. Athleticism both ways. There's Fox on a foul 10 feet away. He'll get free throws, and it's on Jalen Green. So Green comes down with an acrobatic flush off a great pass from Şengün, and then this commits the foul on the other end of the floor. De'Aaron Fox, really good individual player, just hasn't had teammates around him. The Herder acquisition has helped. Domantas Sabonis has been a huge asset. Harrison Barnes, steady veteran. And they do like Murray at 12 points a game. He is 4th among rookies in scoring. As De'Aaron Fox, the Houston kid, makes the first free throw. About to try his second one here momentarily.
Well, I'm glad for the long-suffering fans of Sacramento, but that franchise really mismanaged the roster for many, many years and contributed to this long playoff drought. But they look like they've got the right recipe now.
Looks like they're going to go to the playoffs. Inside, down low, Şengün pump fakes, gets fouled, missed the shot, gathers it, puts it back up, and drops it in for 2. Stay with it the whole way despite the contact, and we're tied at 8. 9:17 remaining in the first quarter of play. Catch and shoot. This is Herder for 3 off the front rim. Rebound picked up by Jalen Green. Green goes right side angle. Gets a screen from Jabari. Jalen's got a three-point line right, going against the bonus. Goes to the baseline. Use the left. Boy, Keegan Murray was amazing, making 8 out of 12 from 3 2 nights ago. We're tied at 8 with 8:30 remaining in the first. Şengün, left side angle, hands it off to Jalen Green. Gets a screen from Alpe. Three-pointer on the way for Jalen. Is up and in. 5 early points here for Jalen Green, and it's 11-8 Houston. And Sacramento's going to call a timeout. Mike Brown, 2 steps out on the floor as he called that timeout. He's going to take some time to speak to the officials for something. 8:17 remaining in the first. Rockets have made 5 of their first 9 and a triple from Green to give them a 3-point lead over Sacramento. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
This week on RVER, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
Hey, Chief, we got a damaged RV on its way to the OR.
Well, that sounds like a job for the new head of RV surgery.
Wait, are you promoting me?
Congrats, Martinez.
Doctor, that RV's flatlining.
Well, that sounds like the job for the new head of nursing.
So you're just promoting everyone now?
Yeah, kind of looks that way, doesn't it?
When your RV really needs saving, Progressive has you covered. See if you could save with a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms.
Hey, it's Matt Thomas. If your house is 15 or 20 years old, are you noticing those windows are starting to leak? It's time to get replacement windows with Window Source of Houston. Owner David Millett's been around for a long time, got a great family-owned and operated company that want to help you save on your energy cost. Right now, you can get $150 off each window or no payments for 24 months with 0 down and 0% interest. Your option by calling 713-597-7119 or online, windowsourcehouston.com.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
The Rockets will host Taco Tuesdays for all Tuesday home games this season here inside Toyota Center. Starting at just $29, you'll receive 2 tacos, a beverage, and a ticket to the game. The next one this season, February 28th, when the Rockets take on the Nuggets. Secure your tickets for the next Taco Tuesday at Rockets.com. Rockets are off to a nice start here inside Toyota Center tonight. First quarter action, 8:17 remaining, but both Jalen Green and KJ Martin hitting a couple shots. It's an 11-8 Rockets lead.
How about the centers in this game? You got Sabonis, who is a huge assist machine, and then Alpe's got 3 assists so far with his 1 basket. Herter, left side, the Sabonis. Speaking of the 2 gentlemen, they're going one-on-one against each other. Alper and Şengün's going to guard him. Baseline shot, 10-footer, left side hook on the way with the left hand up and in. Domantas Sabonis with 6 of their 10 points. Rockets up by a point. Eric Gordon bounce pass to Şengün, getting a screen from KJ. Low post right, pass underneath, looking down low for KJ, and it's knocked out of bounds as De'Aaron Fox is trying to intercept that pass underneath the basket. Shot clock at 11. Rockets up by 1 with 7:53 remaining. Right side, Jalen pump fakes. Left-hand dribble, pulls up dotted circle. Shot attempt on the way and good. That's a smart move, AC. He gave up the long jumper for the much more higher percentage shot. 13-10 Rockets. Fox baseline left. Behind him to Sabonis. Catch, shoot, 3. Ooh, air ball. That thing had a southeastern pattern to it.
Like the front that came through this
Yes,
afternoon?
exactly. Air ball, out of bounds, 13-10 Rockets. 4.5 gone by. Here goes EG against the bonus, flips it, throws it up off the backboard, scores 2 more points. Eric Gordon with his first basket. He had 16 2 nights ago and tying a season-high 8 assists. Herder between the circles. Bounce pass to Sabonis. Sabonis hands it off to De'Aaron Fox. Out the left side. This is Herder, a baseline 3, nails it. 3-pointer for Kevin Herder, 40% from 3. He had just 2 3-pointers, but did put up 16 total points against the Rockets a couple nights ago.
Consistent threat from the outside.
15-13 as Şengün has it. Rockets up by 2. Şengün, dotted circle, hands it off, looking for Martin. Has to come out to the 3-point line to regather. Giving it to Smith, to his left for EG. Shot clock at 4. Here goes Eric, a floater, missing it. Rebound tap by Sabonis into the hands of Keegan Murray. Here comes De'Aaron Fox with the head of steam. He throws up a shot off the window, looking for continuation. I think he's going to get it. KJ Martin picks up the foul, and he has an insatiable thirst of whistle, figure out somehow, some way to put up a shot to get free throws out of it.
He is as slithery as it gets, and just one of the really great pure scorers in the association right now.
Nails the first of his 2 free throws, 78% on the year. Fox, Sabonis, and Barnes all have at least 269 free throws this year. The only Rocket even close to that is Jalen Green. They have shot 100 more free throws than their opponents have this year. Fox makes the first to make it 15-14. This will give us a tie that's going to be already our 5th tie of the first half at 15-15. With still 6:37 remaining in the first quarter. EG straight away. Screen from Jabari to Şengün straight away. Terrence Davis is checked in, by the way, for the Kings. He is in for Harrison Barnes. We have a whistle. And a defensive 3-second violation has been called against Sacramento. That'll be a team technical foul. And Jalen Green will go to the free throw line. We're going to see Fox take an early rest here with 6:23, and Davion Mitchell, who started for the Kings when De'Aaron missed those 2 games on with the birth of his child, will step on the floor. So Green hits the free throw. Mitchell in his second year out of Baylor. The Baylor basketball program has become a national contender, and they've also brought a lot of NBA players into the league from there. And there's a bad a slippage by Eric Gordon and steal for Kevin Herder. Herder down the lane is bumped, throws it high on the air, looking to draw that 3-point play and couldn't get it. Foul's going to be on Jabari Smith. Kevin Herder, the former Atlanta Hawk, didn't play against the Rockets the first 2 games in Sacramento with injury, but certainly made his impact yesterday at his first meeting against Houston. Herder at the free throw line makes 71% of his shots. Needs a haircut. Try one on the way. Up and good. Davion Mitchell in front of him. Hands it off to Şengün, giving it back to Jalen at the top of the arc. Comes out 3-point line right. Straight away down to Şengün. Goes against the bonus. Turns right. Spins left. Spins right again. Missed the shot. Wanted it badly as he kept that pivot foot nice and still. And drew the contact. It's actually going to be called on the weak side by Terrence Davis. He'll get the foul.
And Şengün put Sabonis on skates there. And just couldn't quite get it the shot to drop.
Here's the attempt for Alpi. It is on the way. It is well short. 74% for Alpi on the year. Rockets again 75% for the line collectively as a group. Sacramento had 21 3-pointers in that win 2 nights ago. Shot 58% from the floor. Here's the second one for Alpi. It is on the way. It's good. And another time. 17-17 with 5:55 remaining in the first quarter of play. Herder 3-point line right. We've got 7 ties already in this first frame. Low block right. Sabonis on the post-up. Double team comes to help out. Around the arc they go. Keegan Murray into the paint. Growth throws a cross-court pass to Davis. Now to Mitchell. Straight away, Sabonis for three. Back iron miss. Kings, by the way, are off to a 1 for 5 start from three. Left side, Jalen Green. Straight away to Şengün. Fakes the handoff to Smith. Şengün keeps the dribble. Left-hand dribble. Down the lane he goes. Finger roll layup on the way and in. Nice smooth move for Alperen Şengün, who's been very active in this first quarter. 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Elbow jumper left side. That's good for Davion Mitchell. Mitchell averaging 6 points a game for the Kings. And we got another tie at 19-19. 5:02 remaining in the first quarter. Much better start than we had 2 nights ago.
8 ties already.
Yeah. Across the timeline comes Jalen Green. Left-hand dribble to the free throw line. 16-footer up in.
He is looking about as comfortable as I've seen in quite some time.
We got a steal on the other end. Here comes the Rockets on a 3-on-2 break. Down the lane, KJ floater. Got it. Back-to-back baskets. Green with 10. Martin with 6. And the Rockets have a 4-point lead. Sabonis no look pass out to Herter. 3-point line left. Low block left. Here is Sabonis now squaring up against Şengün. Pump fakes. Turns. Double team comes. Straight away to Mitchell. Out right side. Terrence Davis 3-pointer nailing it. They don't need that. I can tell you that right now. Terrence Davis shoots only 34% from 3. 23-22 Houston. 4:13 remaining. Şengün looks inside for Martin, flings it around and throws an errant pass looking for Jalen Green. And it's a turnover on the baseline. Jae'Sean Tate, Tari Eason in for Houston. Is clogged up on the right side of the lane. Turn back of the elbow. And back into Monk. Low block into this is going to be Domantas Sabonis out straight away. 3-pointer Monk up in the way and in and good. And what you were saying about Malik Monk is completely true. Monk averaging 14 points off the bench. He had 20 against Houston 2 nights ago. And the Kings have a 25-23 lead. Şengün straight away. Behind him to Jalen Green, goes against Sabonis. Mitchell comes to help out. Baseline. Oh, Jay. My goodness, that one fell through nicely. 12 for Green. Right back, coming back. Davis had his shot blocked. Rockets come back. Jae'Sean Tate. Out right side to Eason. Inside to Şengün. Floater underneath. Tari. Tate laid up off the window. Put it in for 2. Good ball movement that time. Fast and furious. Rockets got back pretty quick defensively after that great made basket, but Sabonis with that shifty move that got the Rockets up in the air. We're tied at 27. This would give Sacramento the lead again. It is on the way, and it's good. How about this? We have had 10 ties and 8 lead changes, and we still have 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Literally a seesaw affair. A lot of action. Jae'Sean Tate, right and dribble across the timeline. Davion Mitchell goes left side angle to guard him, hands it off to Şengün straight away. 1 dribble with the right hand, 2 dribbles, and then flips it to his right for Jalen Green. It's congested over there. And we have another defensive 3 call? Yeah, we do. The second defensive 3-second call in the same quarter against the same team. That'll be a free throw for the Rockets when we return. 2:45 remaining in the first. Both teams shooting very well. Kings 53%, the Rockets at 71%. With all that, Sacramento still up by 1, 28-27. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
With a Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card, all you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Sign up your kid for the Rockets Kids Club, a great way for your kid to see the Rockets play this season here inside Toyota Center. For just $50, your child will receive 2 tickets to an upcoming Rockets home game, a Rockets backpack, a hat, socks, dry fit t-shirt, access to exclusive member events, and more. Sign up for the Rockets Kids Club tonight at Rockets.com. Matt is a member of the Rockets Kids Club.
I've been since I was a kid.
Were you a ball boy?
No.
I
was a PA announcer at 22.
So you were basically a ball boy as a kid here.
You could say that. Green hits a free throw. 27 for Green on Monday, and he is off to a fantastic start with 13 here in this first quarter alone.
28-28 tie. I forgot to tell the good people listening what the score is.
Şengün on the inbound. Looks to his left, gives it to KJ. Back right to Şengün, back to KJ, and then to his left. Between the circles, here goes Jalen Green. Kick it out right side to Jay-Sean. Shot clock at 5. Jay-Sean down the lane, floats up to the left hand. That comes up short. Offensive rebound. Şengün blocked, my goodness, by Chimezie Metu. Baseline triple on the way. Worked out. Jalen Green knocks down a three-pointer. Boy, he is ferocious in this first quarter. Jalen Green, 6 of 8 with 2 threes and 16 first quarter points.
He's on one tonight, Matt Thomas.
Better get the record books out. We're going to put our man Kevin Ming to work here if he's going to do this kind of execution. Chimezie Metu out left side to Monk on the block. 31-28. Now he sets up, looking left corner for 3. Hits it off the front rim, and the rebound is secured by Tari Eason. Eason right side of the floor, bounce pass into Şengün. Şengün faces a double team, turns, spins, out to KJ launching a 3. That is on the way and good. Rockets are a perfect 3 of 3, front 3. 150 remaining, and they're up 34-28. Fox left side angle. To his left for Terrence Davis. Davis, a floater, kick it out right side to Barnes. To Lyles, his ball's tipped off the hands of Alperen Şengün. Jalen is 4 away from a career high in points in a quarter. He's got 16 with still 138 remaining as Bruno Fernando comes in for Alperen Şengün.
I mean, he's got more than enough time to eclipse it the way he's going.
Catching the inbounds is Metu. Behind him to Fox. Shot clock at 4. Fox at the left elbow. Contested shot left side from the 17 feet. Misses it off the heel. Rebound to Jay-Sean Tate. Tate down the middle of the lane. Goes up. Throws it off the window. He's got an and 1.
Well, the Rockets look like they're inspired. I'll say that. At the very least, the talking to their coach gave them and kind of did publicly as well. At least they paid attention.
So Jay-Sean Tate will go to the free throw line. It's Gets around his defender, throws it back out. Giving up the three is Eason. Spin, 360 move. The layup, he'll miss it. Tap up, no good by Fernando as well. And De'Aaron Fox clears. Think that to Monk, up in the air to Fox, and he'll jam it down to end that 9-0 run. Good feed from Monk to Fox.
Slap the backboard to make it official there, Matt Thomas.
That's what the kids do, you see. 47 seconds left to go in a 37-30 Houston lead. Jay-Sean Tate between the circles. Screen is set by Green. Posting up against Lyles. Pass underneath. Martin giving it to Eason, who nearly walked. Pulls up from 10 feet. Back iron miss. Ball is loose. Eason got the offensive rebound. Needs some help. Hands it off to Bruno Fernando. His 5-footer is no good. Another offensive rebound goes undetected, and it's Lyles in the rebound with 19 seconds left to go. So unrewarded basket opportunity there for the Rockets off those offensive rebounds. 12 seconds remaining. Fox has the ball in midcourt. Screen is set by Metu. Fox tries a 14-footer that comes up short. Rebound to Martin. Down to 2. Down to 1. Can he get a shot off in time? Layup attempt is up. They're going to wave it off and say it's late. That's probably the right call. That'll end one quarter of very exciting basketball here in downtown Houston with your Rockets leading 37-30. Second quarter action is next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball. 14.
What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT. PUCT number 10007.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own Karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Time now for the Memorial Hermann Health Tip of the Game, brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care. Hey, Houston, a new era in orthopedics has begun. Memorial Hermann, a trusted name in healthcare, and the Houston Rockets have come together to advance orthopedic care for Houstonians to get you back on your game with the same leading-edge treatments provided to our players. To learn more, visit memorialhermann.org/RSMI. Wow, 16 from Jalen Green, 9 from KJ Martin. A big reason why the Rockets are up 37-30 after the first 12 minutes. 58% shooting overall, and including a perfect 3 of 3 from behind the three-point line for Houston, as they're going to get started here with second quarter action, feeling very, very good about their first quarter performance, Matt Thomas.
Jalen Green especially showed he was absolutely phenomenal. He's going to get a rest here. 12 minutes in the entire first quarter, 16 points. Eric Gordon, Tari Eason, Bruno Fernando, Jay-Sean Tate, and Josh Christopher on the floor for the Rockets. Start period number 2, left to right in this first half. Low block right. It's Jay-Sean on the baseline right. Turns and spins to the left hand. That ball is blocked by Trey Lyles. Lyles has been an irritant against the Rockets this year. Lyles, left side to Fox, back right side to Trey. Bumped. Shot attempt goes up. They're going to wave it off and say before the shot attempt. So be side out of the foul on Jay-Sean Tate. The NBA trade, by the way, is done. It's got so many layers to it that we'll let Adam mention at the half. But ultimately, Russell Westbrook, at least for the time being, is a member of the Utah Jazz. And who else we got in that big move? Mike Conley is now in Minnesota. Pass underneath. There's a shot attempt, and that is blocked by Bruno Fernando on the Harrison Barnes little baseline 5-footer.
Malik Beasley going to the Lakers.
D'Angelo Russell going to the Lakers as well. LeBron said, I've had enough of Russ. Lyles hands it off to Metu. Straight away, 2 to shoot, top of the key jumper, up and in. Chimezie Metu. Not a huge score, 5 points a game. By the way, that 37 the Rockets had in the first ties them for the third most they've had in this season by the Rockets in the first quarter. They ended that first quarter on a 14-5 run, ironically enough. Right side, Josh Christopher at the right elbow to the dotted area. Hands it off, up and under. A flip that time by Eason. It was Eason. Straight away, EG tries a three-pointer, hits glass only. Long outlet pass. Fox has it. One man to beat. Throws it up. Got it blocked by Gordon. A second chance is up and in. Eric wanted a travel call, but I think Eric got the block instead. Regardless, it will count as a basket. Ray Acosta hearing it from Jay Sean Tate. This is not a seasoned crew, I'll be brutally honest with you. Just being polite. Right side, Jay Sean Tate straight away to Josh Christopher. Met there by Metu. Near Fox now to guards him. Pass out corner right to Eason. Straight away to Fox. Make that to down the low to Tate, who's guarded by Fox. Shot attempt comes up. First one, no. Second time, no. Third time, yes. Jay Sean Tate, this is the top offensive rebounding team in the NBA, and Jay Sean Tate's just been teed up, and he has been doing that, barking at Ray Acosta all night.
And, sometimes there's such a thing as a technical that you take, especially if you're a coach, to kind of ignite your team. This is kind of the opposite. The Rockets had a lead coming into the second quarter, wanted that momentum to keep going, and this is slowing it down.
Free throw on the way. Good. Makes it now 39-35. Houston up by 4. Rockets a few minutes ago had a 9-point lead. Sacramento's had a 2-point lead on a couple of occasions. We've already had 11 ties and 9 lead changes. Yeah, Jay Sean got that because he doesn't mind writing a check to the NBA. You want to make sure he said that. Last 5 points, by the way, for Jay Sean Tate for the Rockets. Left side of the floor, here's Harrison Barnes. Down the lane he goes. He's fouled going up. That's awfully hard to defend. You're a guy on the left side of the lane. You use your right hand. Either your shot's going to get blocked or you're going to be fouled and going to the free throw line, and that's exactly what happened to Harrison Barnes. Well, he got up and under, did Josh Christopher for the hack. So Christopher picks up his first foul. Harrison Barnes started his career in Golden State, was with the Dallas Mavericks, and now in Sacramento, where he's averaging 15 points a game and 5 rebounds.
Dallas' team that gave him that big deal in free agency.
Here's try 2. Got it. It all works here in Sacramento.
Yeah, this is the perfect fit for. He's back on a team where he's like the third or fourth option.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't have to be the main go-to threat. Right side, Josh Christopher flips it out left to Jay Sean Tate. Gets a screen from Bruno Fernando. Down the lane goes up and under. Layup attempt for Jay Sean is no good. The tap out by Bruno also no good. Metu the rebound. Long leak out. This will be to Malik Monk, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Josh Christopher. Christopher and Monk were fighting on the baseline, and I believe Josh was the last one to touch it. 39-37 Houston with 9:45 remaining in the second quarter. Fox in the inbound to Barnes, three-point line right. Met there by Christopher. Lob to Metu. Metu goes three-point line right. Behind him to Barnes. Barnes inside the arc, straight away. Pump faking is Malik Monk. He'll go baseline left for Lyles. Open three around the rim and out. Rebound to Bruno Fernando. The Kings are 3 of 10 from three-point range. EG, baseline right behind the back pass of Bruno Fernando. Crossover move, misses the layup attempt. Own rebound, yeah. And he got to put it in for 2. Top offensive rebounding team in the NBA showing you why right there. 41-37 Houston. Down the lane, losing the basketball is Lyles, but it's last touched by a Rocket. As the Kings will have it with 17 to shoot, as Jabari Smith Jr. returns for Houston. And we're going to also see some more changes here for Sacramento as Keegan Murray comes in, as does Domantas Sabonis. So you got Murray and Smith in there. That's picks 3 and 4 in last year's NBA draft.
Yeah, and I was looking at that as I was preparing for tonight's game. It is crazy how much they've picked near the top, and eventually that's got to pay off, and it has.
Sabonis, 2 feet inside the arc, right side, hands it off to Davion Mitchell, out left side. Murray for a 3. Missing. Good to see him slumping early on. They're now 3 of 11. Rockets are 3 of 4 from three-point range. Hasn't been a huge part of their offense, and Christopher had the ball bumped out of bounds by the man that was defending him on Sacramento side, Malik Monk. Christopher will inbound on the sideline. To his right for Bruno. Shot clock at 13. Here's E.G. down the lane, lost the basketball. It's out of bounds. Another Houston turnover. Eric a little frustrated with that. That's now 4 turnovers for the Rockets and 2 for the Kings. 8:45 remaining in the second quarter. We're at the Toyota Center in downtown Houston. Your Rockets are up 41-37. Mitchell hands it off to Monk. To his left for Murray. Out left side angle for Barnes. Giving it out to Sabonis with his right foot inside the arc. Now Barnes has it top of the key to Sabonis on the baseline. Another hook shot comes up short. Bruno Fernando, another rebound. Comes across the timeline. Christopher, right to left to E.G. Screen is set by Bruno. Ball is lost again. Eric's having a hard time holding on the basketball. Thankful there was a foul against the Kings that will stop the play. Foul is on Sabonis, his first. Bruno already with 4 rebounds and a block shot this time on the floor here for Houston.
Yeah, that time the reason he couldn't hang on to is because he got hacked.
Straight away, Jabari's going to launch a 3. It's short. Rebound picked up by Monk. He wants to run 1-on-3. Lost the basketball out of bounds. It should be Houston ball, and it is.
Both these teams are not shy about barking at the officials tonight.
Well, it's a young officiating crew, so I could kind of see how they're trying to get away with it. Bruno, by the way, picking up career rebound number 300. Boy, Kevin, man, you're doing a great job on stats. My goodness. Adam, you're fired. Kevin's going to step in for you.
I'm not stats.
Oh, I forgot about that. Here's Jabari. Hands it off to Bruno. 1 dribble. Shot attempt from 5 around the rim and out. Rebound to Keegan Murray.
Fired on a Wednesday.
Across the timeline comes Sabonis. Behind him to Monk. Guarded by Smith. Sabonis sets a screen for him. Baseline left. Davion Mitchell. 3-pointer. Back heel miss. Ball tapped up. Monk back to Mitchell to the baseline. Hands it to Sabonis. He's fouled from behind. And has free throws coming up here with 7:29 remaining. 5 straight misses, by the way, for the Kings, but they'll get free throws out of it. Kevin doing his first job ever on stats, but he's giving me stuff that I haven't seen in years. Stinky Pete Unger, you got some work ahead of you, my friend. Sabonis to the free throw line for couples. Stinky Pete, our good friend, is recovering with foot surgery. He'll be back with us when the Rockets are home next time around, which is, I think, at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, I think it's that 28th game I was talking about earlier against the Nuggets. I could be wrong on that, though.
No, I think you're right. It's a while because you got 5 straight road games that are
and the All-Star break
before and after the All-Star break. Kevin Huerter returns. Nuggets, the number 1 team in the Western Conference. 2 nights ago, Nikola Jokic had a triple-double in the first half alone.
It does not surprise me at all. I have never seen someone that looks like they would be so unathletic dominate so much in the NBA.
It's absolutely crazy.
I mean, monster numbers every time out.
So Sabonis hits the free throw. He gives him now 11 points. He made both. 11 points, leading scorer for the Kings at 41-39. Across the timeline comes Şengün, who's back on the floor. Lobs it behind him to E.G. Şengün sets his screen. Giving it back to Alpi. 5-footer, round the rim, down. Pretty simple how that works. 43-39, get the dime to Eric. It's his second. 7:05 remaining in the second quarter. Sabonis bounce pass. This is Murray in the baseline with a right-hand shot from 5 feet. That's on the way and in. 43-41. Both teams in the 40s. Rockets shooting 49% from the floor. The Kings are at 42. E.G. baseline right. Down the lane he goes. Lays it up. Puts it in for 2. Eric Gordon now with 4 points. 51. Make it 45-41. Now there's a layup attempt coming back. Layup 2 more. And that'll be Malik Monk, who has played really well here in Houston. He's got 6 points off the bench here for Sacramento. Şengün between the circles. To his right for Gordon. Crossover. Up pump fakes. Şengün dared to shoot the 3. Won't do it. Out left side. Down the lane. Floater. That's a shot attempt for Jabari. Misses it off the heel. Thought he got fouled on. Didn't get the call. Here is Sabonis on the middle of the lane with a left hand. That one is blocked by Şengün. That's 51 blocks for him. Back to Eason. Down the lane he goes. Finger roll layup. Put it in for 2. Timeout Sacramento. So Tari Eason with his first basket of the game. Timeout comes at 6:05 remaining in second quarter play. The score reads Houston 47, Sacramento 43. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach.
And now these words from your local station. What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT, PUCT number 10007.
Hi, I'm Tito Beverage, founder and master distiller at Tito's Handmade Vodka. When I got into this business, I used to make flavored vodka infusions for my friends as gifts. When I started to make a go of it, the owner of a local liquor store showed me the dust on some flavored vodka bottles that sat on the shelves. He said, if you can make a straight vodka so smooth that you could drink it just by itself, then you'd really have something. So I did. And now all these years later, we still only make one flavor, vodka flavored vodka. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Tito'sVodka.com.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Lace up those sneakers, Rockets fans. The 21st annual Rockets Run, presented by Children's Memorial Hermann, is just 10 days away. Bring the whole family out to run or walk as you cross the actual Rockets court on Saturday, February 18th. Registration includes a ticket to an upcoming Rockets game, a Rockets Run t-shirt, and access to the post-race party. Register now at Rockets.com. 6:05 remaining in the first half. Rockets maintaining a lead over the Sacramento Kings. It's a 47-43 advantage for Houston. Much better showing all around, Matt Thomas, on both ends of the floor for your Rockets tonight.
49% from the floor. Only 5 3-point attempts. They've made 3. Fox at the dotted circle. Jumper comes in, scores. 2-point game. He just kind of slithers his way through, doesn't he? Always trying to find that open spot.
I'm telling you, he is he's slippery.
10 points on 3 of 8 from the floor. Şengün between the circles. Hands it off to Jalen Green, who's back in and scored 16 first quarter points. Şengün bounced past 2. Green throws up a shot attempt. Comes up with an air ball, but he was fouled by 2 different Kings. And the whistle is called. That will send Jalen to the free throw line. They're going to call De'Aaron Fox with a foul. That is his second team foul against Sacramento. Jalen try one, in and out, and no good. Jayshawn Tate is returning. Tariq is going to get a break. 16 points for Green so far and 6 of 8 shooting. He's got a pair of 3-pointers to his credit as well. One more free throw coming up. Try 2. Got it. 48-45, 17 for Green. 5:35 remaining until halftime. Fox, right side of the floor, gets a screen from Barnes. Giving it back on the pick over to Barnes. He'll nail a baseline right side 12-footer. 48-47. Barnes with 4. Rockets lead 1. Tate to his right for Şengün, straight away to his right. Now to Green, 4-court right behind the back pass to Şengün. They'll launch to 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to a long one by Fox. Down the lane quickly to Herter. Out right side, Keegan Murray traveled. They're going to call it late, but they called it. The nearest official, Gediminas Petraitis, wasn't going to call him. They had to get the other official to come in there and help out. Kenyon Martin Jr. is going to come back in for the Rockets. For Tariq.
And Tari Eason with some good minutes there for the Rockets. A lot of hustle on the glass as usual. That's a given every time he checks into the game.
5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, 48-47. Green right side angle. Screen by Şengün. Giving it to KJ. He looks for separation. A blocking foul is coming up. Herder's like, wait a minute, I'm the one that left about 7 feet away from where I got the contact.
I got to admit, I thought they were going to, when I heard that whistle, I thought it was going to be offensive, but
I don't think his feet were set under any circumstance.
Yes, and I think that's why KJ got the benefit.
KJ this year at the line, 62%. Has 9 first quarter and half points overall as he makes it now 10. It's his first free throw.
Really like the improvement he made from year 1 to year 2. And you can see why he's intriguing. He's a name that comes up around the league all the time.
He's the elder statesman of this team in his 3rd year with the Rockets now. That is saying something. 50-47. Rockets are 7-9 from the line after he makes the first of 2. Right side of the floor to Aaron Fox, met there by Jayshawn Tate. Screen is set by Barnes, straight away to Sabonis. Sabonis has Şengün on him, hands it off to Herder on a weave. Out right side to Barnes, shot clock at 6, at 5. Layup attempt coming up for Harrison Barnes. Tate did all he could, but that's just a case of Harrison Barnes out-muscling his defender. 50-49, a 1-point lead. Layup attempt for KJ is missed. Rebound to Sabonis. Sabonis across the timeline. Bounce pass out left side to Herder. Gives up the 3. Pulls up with a dotted arc jumper around the arc and around the rim and down. 51-50. Sacramento up now by a point with 4:10 remaining. Jalen Green across midcourt. Effort is so much better than it was a night ago, that's for sure. Green 3-point line right. Going to launch a 3. It is up. It's off left. Rebound offensively secured by Şengün. Behind the back pass was kind of an errant. It finally finds the hands of Sabonis. Tosses it behind him to Murray. Left corner 3 up in good. Timeout. And now you see the feisty Stephen Silas. Murray with finally hitting a 3-pointer. That's his first one in 3 tries. He's got 7. Kings lead is a game-high 4 for them at 54-50. 3:47 remaining, an 11-2 Kings run. Timeout brought to you by Corner Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order for Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. The code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
What does optimism look like? It looks like the ball floating through the air, backboard lit up in red, the entire arena holding its breath. You're down 2, but you took the 3. Some fans can't bear to look, but missing never crossed your mind. You knew it was going in the moment it left your hands. Taking the shot looks crazy sometimes, but it isn't. It's just different. And sometimes that's just the difference you need. Frost, the official bank of relentless optimism and proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30%.
Rock 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
3:47 remaining in first half action. Sacramento with its biggest lead, but it's only 4 points. Kings up 54-50. Rockets with the basketball, Matt Thomas.
It is an 11-2 run, however. Rockets with possession left to right here in the second quarter, down by 4. It's the biggest lead for the Kings. Green bounce pass left side to Alperen Şengün. Herder comes on and guards and pass underneath the KJ. He's going to dunk it down with 2 hands. Another dime for Alperen Şengün. He's got 7 assists in the first half. 7, 5, and 7 are his numbers. So he may be working towards another triple-double here. 3:20 remaining until halftime. Sabonis to Harrison Barnes in the paint. Pump fakes once, twice. He's going to get 2 free throws as he misses the layup. Foul's going to be on Alperen Şengün. That'll be his second. Alpe's got a block, 2 among his performance numbers with those 2 fouls. It's funny, geez. Harrison Barnes just bowled over Jalen Green with no whistle. It was Şengün that got the foul called on him. Could have called offensive foul on Barnes for leaning in with the right shoulder, but did not get that call. Harrison to the free throw line. He's got 6 points, now make it 7. Mike Brown, third different NBA stop. Cleveland and the Los Angeles Lakers. Haven't been to Sacramento a bunch. When this Kings team is good on a regular basis, those folks are going to embrace them like you've never been embraced before. It's a one-trick pony town, and boy, they love their Kings. Most assists and a half by this season by Şengün with those 7 here in the first half. And then a bad pass. And Şengün will not get an assist off a pass to the baseline with nobody there.
I'm assuming, speaking of Sacramento, I mean, you've been to the new arena, but Arco doesn't have a comparison.
No. That was a dump. Shot attempt from 5. Back iron miss. Rebound off the Barnes miss by his own self. 2:50 remaining in a 4-point lead. Barnes goes by Şengün. Laid up. Missed another one. Fighting for it, and it's a last touch by a Herder out of bounds. So Harrison Barnes has missed a bunch of gimmies here in the last minute or so as Bruno Fernando returns for Houston. And Alperen Şengün will go to the bench with that 7.5 rebounds, 7 assists first half. 2:45 remaining until halftime. Oh, that arena in downtown Sacramento saved that franchise. Period. End of story.
Yeah, I just meant from the standpoint of the noise level at Arco was notorious.
Oh, yeah. Old Arco. The stoppage and play for something. We have blood rule maybe in effect here for Barnes.
Official's timeout is all I heard.
Yep. Barnes is going over there. He must have been hit. I'm trying to figure out if we can see where he was. Looks like they're tending to his right elbow. It is the blood rule. I used to say infectious control, which is what they're supposed to say. And everybody thinks like, oh my God, infectious control. What's going on? What's going on? It's blood.
Well, it's not like the bubonic plague is floating around down there on the floor. Modern reference.
Bubonic plague.
Yeah.
I don't think I've said that in my life.
Well, you can't joke about certain things. It's not been long enough.
Oh, for sure.
So you have to go way back to be sure that you're going to be okay.
I got you.
There's a method to my madness, Matt.
You are maddening.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. 2:45 remaining, 56-52. Rockets will be on the road Friday in Miami against the Heat. Then Monday we go to Philadelphia. Rockets right now watching the Kings on a current 9-2 run over the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Are you going to attempt to climb any light poles in the city of brotherly
No, they
love?
grease those things down. So the answer is no.
High viscosity? What I heard you say.
That's right. Left side of the floor, Jalen Green with the basketball. Gets a double screen. 3-point line right. Give it straight away to KJ. Down the lane! He was looking to make Domantas Sabonis' life miserable. Instead, a foul comes as he was fouled and the ball hit the back iron.
It looked like he was trying to end his life. I mean, that was... If he hits that, that is all over Sports Center. That was nasty.
He took off at the top of the key and was like, get out my way.
He didn't really care what happened.
Free throw for KJ, front rim and down.
That's the thing. I think it's because of his on-court demeanor that when he does that, and we're used to seeing it by now, but you still never really get used to the shock and awe that he brings to the floor when he determines that he's going to go up for one of those. And that might be the farthest I've seen him attempt.
He's got 14 tonight. He had 18 2 nights ago and is averaging 15 in his last 7 games, so he has become a solid scorer for the Rockets. Both free throws are made. Kings are up by a deuce at 56. He'll have a 14-footer that's went 12 feet, and the rebound is picked up on the air ball by Domantas Sabonis. Kings have turned it over 5 times, Rockets 6. Left side Herter, left corner open 3 on the back heel, missed it badly. Rebound is tapped up, Murray's got it with a new 14. De'Aaron Fox is wide open, 3-pointer, Rebound to Alperen Şengün. And a technical foul against Domantas Sabonis for a tee. The baseline official called it, AC, and Domantas was at midcourt when he got the technical verification.
He's upset about almost being on a poster still.
I'd be.
That was, I really wish he would have dropped that one. That would have been unbelievable.
Now, the kids today don't get posters of their favorite NBA players anymore, so there's got to be a new phrase that they try to use.
Put him on a meme?
On a GIF?
At least foam background's good, as our producer Josh C says.
I can't say foam background. That's crazy.
Why?
Posterize is better. That's what the kids should be saying.
There's no posters.
Free throw good. 56-55. But I digress. Rockets down by 1.
Are there posters?
No, there's not. 1:38 left to go. Low block right, mid post. Jabari against double team, goes to the baseline, hands it to Alpi. Floater up on the way. Right hand layup for 2. Rockets back up 57-56. 1:25 remaining. Şengün now has himself 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. De'Aaron Fox, low block right of Sabonis, going against Şengün. Faces a double team as Smith comes to help out. Right side to Herter, guarded by Şengün on the baseline. Shot clock at 5. Here hands it off to Eric Gordon, lobs it to Jabari Smith. Smith left side. Here's a catch and shoot. 3-point try on the way, and it's nothing but down for Jalen Reed. 3 more. The Rockets' 4th 3-pointer of the half. And De'Aaron Fox comes right back and launches and makes a little layup. He's got 12 points. 60-58. Rockets up by 2, 38 seconds left to go. Şengün sets a screen for Green. Green down the lane, goes up, hits the front rim, tapped up, lost. Picked up by Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis to his left for Harrison Barnes. Flips it baseline right. This is Herter for 3. No. Rebounded Jabari, lost the basketball, and they're going to call a foul against Sacramento. Be a loose ball foul on the Kings on a slap. And it's on Harrison Barnes. And we'll get free throws coming up for the Rockets and Jabari Smith Jr. here with 21.4 seconds remaining in second quarter play.
It's probably a good thing they whistled that, because the way it was stripped away, I don't know if he was going to be able to get a hold of it. And Sacramento might have had the final possession there.
Rockets have made 10 of 12 for the line here in this first half. Jabari has been not a participant in any of them. Here's the first one. It's up and good. Eason comes in. And he'll be in for Alperen Şengün to make sure Alpi doesn't pick up that 3rd foul before the half. Rockets have 34 paint points compared to 26 for the Kings. Much better 3-point percentage as he hits the free throw to Smith. The Rockets are 4 of 8 from 3. The Kings 4 of 17. Shot clock is off. Kings go for the final attempt of the period. Fox across timeline, right side angle. Screened by Sabonis. On the defensive switch, it's Smith in front of Fox. Down to 3, down to 2. Fox a floater from 5 feet around the rim and out, and good defense for the Rockets to end the quarter. In fact, the Rockets end the second on a 10-2 run and will take a 4-point lead into intermission. They were down 65-48 at the half 2 nights ago. They're up by 4 after 2 periods here in downtown Houston. Again, 62-58 is the score at the intermission. Houston on top. Halftime activities with Adam Clanton are next. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details. Whether on land, at sea, in the air, or in space, KBR delivers science, technology, and engineering solutions that are changing the world. For more than a century, governments and companies across the globe have come to us to accomplish their most critical missions and objectives. From space exploration and national defense to green technology and the circular economy, our experts are tackling the most important challenges of our time and delivering innovative solutions without equal. In everything we do, we're striving to create a better, safer, and more sustainable world. We are KBR, the future designed and delivered. Learn more at kbr.com.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Rockets fans, there's a break in the action. Adam Clanton has highlights, scores, stats, and first half analysis on your Rockets halftime show.
62-58, Rockets lead here at the half inside Toyota Center. Adam Clanton with you. Very entertaining first half of basketball. Rockets threatening to run away and hide in this one. And then the Kings fought their way back into things, regained a lead, and the Rockets took it right back, and that's where they stand at the half. As we get you to our first half highlights, first quarter, it was all about KJ and Jalen cooking early on.
Left-hand dribble drive, a floater from 10 feet, misses it off the back heel. Offensive rebound, putback is there. KJ Martin, who's normally known for all of his dunks and three-point shots. He's not done a whole lot of that the last week or so, but it's been a big help in the starting five. By Eric Gordon with the steal in the middle of the lane, hands it down the lane to Martin. On a nice feed in the middle, it's a dunk, and KJ's got both baskets. Shengun gets the assist, and it's 4-2 Houston. Bounce pass underneath for Murray, and he's rejected by Jabari. Good swat going up and blocking the baseline. Down the lane, there's an alley-oop. Beautiful pass, Shengun to Green. Shengun, left side angle, hands it off to Jalen Green. Gets a screen from Alpe. Three-pointer on the way for Jalen. Is up and in. 5 early points here for Jalen Green, and it's 11-8 Houston.
Yeah, Rockets with a three-point advantage early on, and Shengun getting more done inside.
Straight away to Shengun. Fakes the handoff to Smith. Shengun keeps the dribble. Left-hand dribble. Down the lane he goes. Finger roll layup on the way and in. Nice smooth move for Alper and Shengun.
19-17 Rockets out in front. Then Jalen would bring the rain both inside and outside the three-point line.
Shengun straight away. Behind him to Jalen Green. Goes against Sabonis. Mitchell comes to help out. Baseline tug. Jay. My goodness, that one fell through nicely. 12 for Green. Kick it out right side to Jay Sean. Shot clock at 5. Jay Sean down the lane, floats up to the left hand. That comes up short. Offensive rebound. Şengün blocked, my goodness, by Chimezie Metu. Baseline triple on the way. Worked out. Jalen Green knocks down a three-pointer. Well, he is ferocious in this first quarter. Houston right side of the floor, bounce pass into Şengün. Şengün faces a double team, turns, spins, out to KJ launching a three. That is
Goon once again getting it done on the lane.
That one is blocked by Şengün. That's 51 blocks for him. Back to Easton. Down the lane he goes. Finger roll layup. Put it in for 2. Timeout Sacramento.
4-point advantage at that point for the Rockets, but Keegan Murray would give Sacramento its biggest lead not very long after.
Behind the back pass was kind of an errant. It finally finds the hands of Sabonis. Tosses behind him to Murray. Left corner 3 up in good. Timeout. And now you see the feisty Stephen Silas.
54-50. Rockets down by 4 at that point, but Alperen Şengün inside once again to regain that lead for the Rockets.
Low block right, mid-post. Jabari against double team, goes to the baseline, hands it to Alfie. Floater up on the way. Right-hand layup for 2. Rockets back up 57-56.
Rockets with a 1-point advantage. They'd have a 4-point lead when Jalen would drain another.
Hands it off to Eric Gordon, lobs it to Jabari Smith. Smith left side. Here's a catch and shoot. 3-point try on the way, and it's nothing but nylon for Jalen Green. 3 more. The Rockets' 4 3-pointer of the half.
Rockets up 60-56 at that point, and here we are at the break. They're up 62-58. They ended the half on a 10-2 run. Jalen Green, 21 in the first half. KJ, nice accompaniment with 15 and 3 rebounds. Rockets shooting at 47% from the field, including 50% from downtown, but not overextending themselves from the outside. Just 4 of 8. Only 8 3-pointer attempts to 17 for the Kings. They've each made 4 of them. Rockets, obviously, with a much higher percentage. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come right back and get you caught up on what else is going on around the association on this Wednesday night. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play.
Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one.
Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Adam Clanton back here inside Toyota Center. Rockets with a 62-58 lead here at the break. Let's get you caught up on what else is going on around the association. Into the third quarter, the Celtics are up on the 76ers, 86-79 in Boston. 3:35 to go in the third. It's an 81-79 lead for the Heat at home over the Pacers. Rockets will be in Miami on Friday night. In the fourth quarter, the Raptors having no problems with the Spurs in Toronto. 92-77, 10.5 to play in that one. And the Timberwolves and Jazz just getting things started there in Salt Lake City. It's a 17-12 lead for the visiting Timberwolves, 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Up at the top of the hour, it'll be the Mavericks at the Clippers as well as the Warriors at the Trailblazers. Two finals already. The Cavs improved to 23-6 at home with a 113-85 win over the Pistons. Jarrett Allen, 20 points and 14 rebounds for Cleveland in that one. And as well at home, the Wizards getting it done in a comeback win over the visiting Hornets, 118-104. Kristaps Porzingis continues to put up big numbers for Washington. He had 36 points and 9 rebounds in that one for the Wizards in the win. Here inside Toyota Center, Rockets halfway to a victory on this night. That would be number 14 on the year. They've got a 62-58 lead. 24 minutes of action are in the books. 24 more still to come. We'll take a quick timeout. Come right back. Get you ready for second half action with Matt Thomas when we do. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket, pushing a wet, heavy mop around.
Center, 62-58, the advantage for your Rockets. A very competitive first half, but one, Matt, that saw the Rockets actually lead by as many as 9 points. This thing's been tied 11 times, however, and the Rockets, this is the most impressive thing to me, Matt. They've only shot 8 three-pointers. They're not relying on that. It's something they don't do very well, so they're going to their strengths. And they got 34 points in the paint to just 26 for Sacramento. Sacramento, they've also hit 4 threes, but they've taken 17 of them. So the Rockets' defense and offense, an improvement from 2 nights earlier against the same Kings squad.
Well, Sacramento only has, 4 3-pointers in the first half. They had 21 in the game 2 nights ago. So if you take the averages, they are well below what they did earlier. The Rockets are not turning the ball over very much, relatively speaking. They average 17 coming in, which is dead last in the association. They only have 6 so far. Just a lot of good things going on right now. And got to hold on, though, because this Sacramento team, as we've discussed many times, so tightly contested in the Western Conference, don't want to slip up. And the Rockets would love to play the spoiler for anybody in that convoluted Western Conference playoff race.
Well, it seems like there's always that one quarter where things go south, and so many times this year for the Rockets, it's been the third quarter. So if you can guard against that, come out with the same focus on both ends of the floor that you did in that first quarter. And look, it helps that Jalen Green was absolutely on fire, 16 of his 21 in that first frame. You get all of that going for you, it's going to be tough to lose on this night.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that, is there somebody else that's going to step up? What's been impressive is Alperen Şengün is, kind of that point center. He's got 7 assists so far, 9 points, and he's going against a guy that does it about as good as anybody else in the NBA with Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis' numbers coming in, he has 7 assists per contest by himself on the regular. And Alfie's not at that level at this point, but if you wanted to model a game and everybody's wanting to, call him Baby Jokic or what you want to do, take small steps. If he could become a Domantas Sabonis with this Rocket team, be able to hit an outside shot, be able to continue to pass the ball well as he is, the Rockets could have something here long term. But first things first, just playing 4 consistent quarters of basketball and not driving your coach crazy with defensive lapses.
Yeah, and he does have 7 assists already, as you mentioned. That is something he is very, very good at, and on his way to a triple-double if he keeps it up tonight.
All right, Rockets are going to go right to left here in this third quarter of play. Eric Gordon to his left. We'll give it to Jalen Green. Şengün sets the screen, double team Tums, and a tip, and it's stolen by De'Aaron Fox. They double team the ball handler, and it worked. Fox from 5. Back heel. No offensive rebound. Wave it off. Domantas Sabonis climbed the back of a Rocket defender.
I'll take it.
So he had the tap up, but it will not count as a loose ball foul is called on Sabonis as he climbed aboard. Jabari Smith's back. Second possession here for the Rockets. First one resulted in a turnover. Jalen gets another screen from Alpi. Out right side, E.G. launching a 3 off the back heel. Rebound tipped up by Keegan Murray into the hands of De'Aaron Fox. Fox picks up the dribble, lobs Sabonis, gives it back to Fox. Left elbow against Şengün. Down low, here's a flip of the shoulder with the left hand on the way and good over the right shoulder for Domantas Sabonis, and it's 62-60. Kings for the game shooting 44% from the field. Rockets at 46, but again, the big difference is Kings are 4 of 17 from long range. Şengün underhand toss to E.G. Trying to get by Herter. Straight away, Şengün with his second three-pointer of the day, and that one will drop. Alperen Şengün was very hesitant earlier in the year to shoot him. He's now at a much better 32% clip as he was in the 20s for most of the season. Down the lane, Sabonis flips it up, looking for contact, and he got it. Sabonis ill-afraid to attack the glass against Alperen Şengün. And that's Alpi's third personal foul. He tried to go straight on with Alpi and then turned his body and flipped it over his left shoulder. Missed the shot, but Sabonis will go to the free throw line. Sabonis so far has a total of 13 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal.
How many times have we seen Şengün put both hands up and just get flustered because he gets the call against him, but there's more to it when you defend in the post.
6'11" and 240 is Sabonis. He hits the first of his 2 free throws. They list Alpi at 6'11", 255. You can tell that upper arm definition not nearly as pronounced on Sabonis. Here's the second free throw. It's up. It's good. 65-62 Houston. The Kings, AC, have not missed a free throw tonight. They're 16 of 16. E.G. at midcourt finds pressure by Harrison Barnes. He'll go right side angle and turn left to Jabari. Jabari will hand it off to Green. Green met that by Herter. At the elbow, it's Jabari. On the post up. Down to 5. Down to 4. Down to 3. And another defensive, that's a third defensive 3-second violation against the Kings in this game.
Well, the Rockets will take him because it's a free throw every time from here on out.
Yeah, they don't allow warnings. When you get one, you get a tech. Doesn't go against individual, it goes against the team. But when it went against individual, it'd have nobody left on the floor.
Ever. You're illegal half the time.
I hated in the NBA when we were growing up the illegal defense.
So did Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Especially
so hard to call. Left side Smith, top to Şengün. Now you just can't stay in the paint for 3 seconds. Right side of the floor, Jalen Green, whistle. Another defensive 3.
Technical foul as well.
Nope, that's a team technical.
I thought I saw him assess one.
I know, you did. You saw it right, but it's just he had indicated.
It's for the call, yeah.
This time it's another one on Sabonis.
Jalen living at the free throw line here in the early stages of the second half.
Not only does that give you a free point opportunity here as Jalen to the free throw line, misses it this time to keep it at 66-62. AC, it resets that shot clock to 14 seconds.
Mm-hmm. On a possession, you will continue here.
So kind of a mucked up way to start the third quarter, but it's working. Rockets up by 4. Şengün hands it off to Jalen Green. Green left-hand dribble drive, reverse layup, misses it, flips it over the right shoulder, tripped over a camera person. Thankfully, Jalen was able to establish control. We got free throws coming up here on the Sabonis foul. That is his 4th. So there's something to keep an eye on.
Well, essentially every whistle has gone the Rockets' way in the first nearly 2 minutes of this third frame.
And Jalen Green has got 22 points tonight at the line for a pair. Try one. Got it. Jalen's been to the free throw line 8 times. He's made 6. Has 3 triples to his credit and 23 overall points. Here's try 2. Got it. So through all those defensive calls and fouls and whatnot, Rockets are up by 6. 68-62. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Fox bounce pass right side to Sabonis. Inside the arc. Goes cross court left to Herter. Outside the arc. Top of Sabonis. Hands it back to Herter. Bounce pass right side. Catch, shoot. Barnes three-pointer, nailing it. Harrison Barnes. Little hesitation. Ball in hand. Left his hand quickly. He's got 11 now. 68-65 Houston. Here's EG. Faces a double team. Straight away to Şengün. Underhand toss to Green. Green bounce passes Şengün, gets by a defender, missed the layup. Rebound secured by Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis brings it across the timeline. Underhand toss. Here goes Barnes and a dunk. That's 5 in a row for Harrison Barnes. And it's suddenly a 1-point game. 68-67. 15 dimes tonight for the Kings on 23 baskets. Boy, they move the ball around beautifully. Şengün left side, catch and shoot for Jabari. 3-pointer off the heel. Rebound to Fox. Chance here for the Kings to take the lead. They've scored 5 straight. Fox is fouled by Jabari.
What?
And they're going to count continuation. I told you he likes doing that.
But come on, man. That was like an hour later. Come on. The whistle blows there, and then he takes like 20 steps.
There's the foul.
Travels, and they give him an and 1.
He will get it on Jabari Smith's second personal.
That's just egregious.
Very generous call.
Come on. Generous doesn't even do it justice. If that's an and 1, then just go willy-nilly on the other end if you're the Rockets.
He did miss the free throw, however. It's 7 straight for the Kings. They lead 69-68.
That's the basketball gods.
EG three-pointer right side. Rockets regain the lead in a long triple from Eric Gordon. Eric's now up to 7 points and 3 assists. 71-69 Houston, 8:38 remaining. Fox falls down, maintains a dribble, hands it off to Harrison Barnes. Barnes, who's got 5 in the quarter, is fouled by Eric Gordon, and Eric can't believe it.
And Harrison Barnes is like, why didn't you count that one too?
Well, that would require Harrison Barnes to actually put up a shot. Let's see if he did. He pump faked.
That's exactly what happened the last time with Fox. I mean, the same amount of steps.
Side out. Eric, by the way, passing Chauncey Billups for 21st all-time in 3-pointers made in NBA history.
I'm still angry about the and 1.
No, I figured. Sabonis between the rings. Hands it to Fox. Against Green. Gets turned back at the elbow. Hands it to Sabonis. Out right side. Here's Harrison looking for Keegan Murray, chest pass to Herter. Lob into Sabonis, mid-range out to Herter, straightaway deep 3. Front iron miss. Rebound, fighting for on the baseline. Thank you, Jalen Green. Tippy-toeing on that baseline to save the basketball. Green, straightaway to Jabari. Left-hand dribble drive to the lane he goes. Lays it in for 2. Jabari Smith Jr. with his second basket. 73-69. In fact, that's his first basket. He only had 2 free throws going in. 73-69. Rockets up by 4. 7:42 remaining. Sabonis, top of the key. Hands it off to Herter straight away. Back to Sabonis. Back to Kevin Herter. Up and under. Hands it back to Sabonis. And a give and go and a give and go. And it's a turnover. Off the midsection of Domantas Sabonis. Nice defense time by Jabari not to give up on the play. Clock rolling with 7:29 remaining in the third. Green bounce pass to Şengün, giving it back to Green, and he'll jam it down with the right hand. Another assist from the Rocket big man. Şengün now with 8 dimes. Sabonis, dotted circle, layup attempt comes. A lot of fouls, Adam Clanton, this last 5-minute stretch here.
You committed 5 of them.
I know. I think I'm in foul trouble.
You are.
Malik Monk's going to come in for Sacramento. We return. The score reads 75-71 Houston. 6:51 remaining in the third. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Hi. This is Eric Dick, a home insurance lawyer. If you have damage to your home, call or text me right now at 832-LAWYERS. That's 832-LAWYERS. What I've learned is that home insurance companies, they're in the business of making money, not paying out claims. That's why you get a home insurance lawyer like me. That's why you call or text me at 832-LAWYERS. That's 832-LAWYERS. You'll get a free consultation. And if I take the case, I'll hound them and pound them to get you the money you deserve. Don't delay. Call me today. Call me right away at 832-LAWYERS. Look, your home insurance company, they're going to have a lawyer. You should have one too. Call me right now at 832-LAWYERS. This is Eric Dick, a home insurance lawyer. I've lived in Houston all my life. My office is in Houston. Call me today at 832-LAWYERS. Tell your insurance company to stop playing, start paying. Get a lawyer. Call 832-LAWYERS.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. The code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. That code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The Houston Rockets and Adidas are excited to host the 2023 Spring Break Youth Basketball Camps March 13th through 14th at Pearland Rec Center and March 15th through 16th at Fondy Community Center. Kids ages 10 and up will work on their basketball skills with highly trained coaches, plus receive a camp t-shirt, shooting bands, and tickets to an upcoming Rockets game. Register your kid now at Rockets.com. Free throws coming up for Eric Gordon as the Rockets lead at 75-71. Highly competitive game here with the Sacramento Kings, which is the opposite of what it was the other night. So Eric Gordon looking to expand on this lead with 6:51 remaining in third quarter action. Adam Clanton, Matt Thomas with you here inside Toyota Center.
13 lead changes and 11 ties. Free throw one is up and in.
Matt Thomas gave me a technical foul during the timeout.
Well, I should have ejected you from the game, but I want you to run and do some scores.
I only have one.
I give you a second one, don't worry. Chimezie Metu back on the floor. Terrence Davis in for the Kings as well. 77-71, EG with 9. 6:50 moving clock, third quarter. Kings left to right in the third. Davis, forecourt right. Hands it off to Monk. Behind him to Davion, to Fox, out to Monk. He's going to launch a three. It's around the rim and then fell. Wow, I got the friendly roll. Malik Monk has had some good success at the Rockets' expense. He's got now a total of 9 points, 77-74 Houston, 6:25 remaining. Low block left at Şengün. He knows Keegan Murray is the pick right behind him. Was number 4 with Jabari being 3, and the free throw is missed. There's going to be some comparisons. Murray probably would be a much more of a candidate for Rookie of the Year than Jabari would be. But Jabari works hard, wants to learn, accepts responsibility, and hits a free throw. 78-74, 5 points for Jabari. 6:17 remaining. Right side of the floor. Here's Terrence Davis. Hand off Chimezie Metu, and he puts a 5-footer in. That didn't take much. Catch and shoot. Very little wasted motion with their low post players. 78-76 Houston. Green between the rings. Out left side to Şengün. Şengün on the post up against Metu. Turns left. Reverse layup. Got it. 2 more points. Şengün with 14. 78-76 Houston. 7 rebounds, 8 assists. We got to keep a triple-double watch here on our friend Alperen Şengün. Fox down the lane he goes. Layup attempt right around Şengün. Put hands in the air and uh-oh. Shouldn't have been that easy. De'Aaron Fox has himself 16. 80-78. Rockets up by 2. EG down the lane against Metu. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Terrence Davis. Jayshawn Tate to return for the Rockets. And Eric Gordon will have a seat.
Speaking of guys who have technical fouls, Jayshawn got one early on, so keep an eye on that.
Jayshawn's been good. I think he's a guy that got one to get his point across, and of course the lighter part of the wallet will certainly be affected after the game. Jayshawn's got underneath, lost the basketball, gathered it back, pump fakes twice. He's literally underneath the basket. Layup attempt is on the way. Good. He literally threw that underneath the basket, got some of the glass and dropped it in. 82-78. Here goes Fox down the lane. A continuation coming up. No, but he misses the free throw, or just the layup attempt. But he'll get free throws on the play. And Jalen Green picked up the foul. That is his second. Green with 26, 15 for KJ, 14 for Şengün. That leads the Houston offense. Fox in the line for the first of 2 is on the way and good. Again, Fox shoots 78% from the line. He's got 17 points. 17 for Sabonis and 13 for Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, I was just about to say they've got a really balanced attack amongst their starters tonight, Matt. But with what Jalen Green is doing, that's kind of been the difference for the Rockets because they too have 3 guys at double figures.
They've only missed 1 free throw, 18-19 so far tonight for them at the line, 82-80. A 2-point Rocket lead with 5:08 remaining in the third quarter. Tate nearly had it stripped and he did have it stripped. It's a steal for Davis into the hands of Fox. Back to Davis, layup attempt, back iron, front iron, and down, and we are tied at 82.
What a move by Davis.
He just poked that ball away from Jayshawn Tate at midcourt. 82 apiece with 4:47 left to go. Again, no scoot tonight with that left toe contusion. Pass out baseline left, Jabari. On the baseline, gets by Lyles, floats over the right hand and puts it in for 2 points. Size matters at 6'11", was able to go over his defender. Fox, alley-oop coming up. Missing the attempt is Chimezie Metu. Martin saw it coming. KJ, down the lane, left elbow, gets cut off. Left side, Jayshawn, baseline 3, air ball. Weak side rebound is picked up by Jabari. Out right side to Şengün. Pump fakes on a 3. Going against Metu. Down the lane, floater. Got it. Smart move that time for Alperen Şengün to give up that 3 to go to the lane and get the 2. He's got 16. 1 assist from away from a double-double. He's 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. Rockets up by 4. Fox between the rings. Left side to Davis. Terrence Davis gets a screen from Metu. Whistle inside. Defensive 3-second Houston. I should have guessed. That's what? 4 of those tonight? Feels like
at least.
Barnes will watch Monk go and make that free throw. Tari Eason on the floor for Houston. And Jabari Smith Jr. will have a seat with those 7 points and 4 rebounds. 3:54 remaining here in the third quarter. Matt Thomas, Adam Clanton with you from the Toyota Center with the Rockets up 86-83. Terrence Davis on the sideline will inbound the basketball, 14 to shoot. To his right from Metu. Chimezie Metu Hands it off to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell for a three-pointer to tie the game, and he does so. Davion Mitchell shoots 33% from three. Not great percentage, but enough there to make this an 86 game apiece.
21st launch for them.
Straightaway three for Green. He'll nail it. Gives the Rockets a lead right in front of Chimeze Metu. 89-86. That's now 7 of 14. The Rockets are 50% from three. Mitchell, three-point line right to the top of the key. Low block right. Chimeze Metu gets bumped by Şengün. Layup attempt with the left hand is on the way and in. 2 points. Chimeze Metu up to a 6-point game for him. 89-88. Sacramento down by one. Rockets with the ball up by that 1 point. Here's Green. Green ball deflected by Mitchell and stolen. Metu in front, back to Mitchell. Layup attempt. That's another basket off of a Houston turnover at midcourt and a timeout to Stephen Silas. Alpe has tied his career high in assist. Okay, that's 10. That's it?
Yep.
Huh. How about that? He needs 3 rebounds for a triple-double, but right now his squad is down by one because of the turnovers. 90-89 Kings over your Rockets. 2:58 remaining in the third. Timeout brought to you by Corner Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own Karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
With a Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Does your kid have what it takes to become the next Houston Rockets junior reporter? Sign up your kid now for a chance to join the AT&T Sportsnet broadcast team on March 5th here at Toyota Center when the Rockets take on the Spurs. Kids must be between the ages of 10 and 14 and a member of the Houston Rockets Kids Club. For more information and to register your kid, go to rockets.com now.
Our junior broadcaster is Adam Wexler. 2:53 remaining. By the way, what?
I was just quoting Matt Thomas.
Domantas Sabonis has 5 personal fouls. Not on the floor right now. Trey Lyles has to defend Alperen Şengün, and that's going to be fun for him as a foul is coming up on Lyles.
You know, you've been zinging our coworkers at Sports Talk 790 on the air, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my shot.
Wow. I did tease you about the fact that the jersey you bought today, which seemed
just the Goats jersey.
Ridiculous.
It wasn't a Lakers jersey.
Here's Alpe at the line for the first of 2, and he drops it in. I tease because I care.
Who's the GOAT?
Oh, I said it today on my daily radio show, which hopefully you listen to noon to 3. With what happened last night, LeBron's 1A.
That is a cop-out.
Not a cop-out. He's done so much in the last 5 years to gain tremendous amount of ground.
You have to pick one right now during a Rockets broadcast.
Michael Jordan.
There you go. That's the right answer.
But it's not by much.
It's fine.
Here comes Davion Mitchell from right to left around the arc in a 91-98 Houston lead. Monk baseline right, gets by Şengün, and a foul will be called on Alpi.
You know, and I don't like that call, but I think it's the right call. It's very incidental, but he did impede the offensive player's progress down the baseline, and that's going to get you, especially with that hip.
Yep. Fourth foul on Alper and Şengün. So the centers for both teams are in trouble here foul-wise. Şengün with his fourth.
And Şengün is outplaying Sabonis tonight. Not by much, but he is.
Free throw for Monk is on the way and good on the 15 foul. So we're even at 91 as Bruno Fernando is going to come in to hopefully spare Alpern from picking up another foul here at the end of this quarter. Sabonis has 5. And Şengün with 4 fouls. Try 2 on the way and good. Another lead change. 92-91 Sacramento. They have made 21 of 22 from the line. Tate right side angle. Top to Fernando. Picks up his dribble. Lobs at Jalen. 30 feet out. Double team comes. Ball deflected into the hands of Martin. Down low. Now a pass out left side to Eason. Lost it off the kneecap. Gathered it back. He's on the post up against Davion Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer and makes it. That's just a great NBA play from the rookie from LSU. Easton with 4 points now. Rockets up 93-92. Monk on the baseline gets turned back by Jalen. Straight away to Davion Mitchell to his left. For Davis, giving it back to Mitchell. To the paint he goes. Up under, bounce pass to Chimezie Metu, and he's going to jam it down with the right hand. Good pass that time from the backup point guard. 94-93. Assist for Mitchell. That gives him now 4 dimes. Right side of the floor, Jayshawn Tate, cross-court pass, and it goes off the hands of Jalen Green. It's a Houston turnover. And that'll be Sacramento basketball up by 1, and the Rockets find themselves now in double-digit turnovers with 10. 94-93, 96 remaining. Davion Mitchell between the rings. Hands it off to Malik Monk. 3-point line right. And contested 3 is up and in. Malik Monk right in front of Jalen Green to give the Kings a 4-point lead at 97-93.
That's your guy.
My guy, your guy. It's not Garrison Matthews' guy either. 1:13 remaining. Fernando. Garrison, by the way, out tonight again for a second straight game. Pass low block right. Fernando turns, spins, shot from the 5 feet. No good. Offensive rebound, and he got it from his own hands. And he's going to jam it down for Bruno Fernando. Ball trickled out, I think.
Something with the clock?
Clock shows 58.9. They're going to add a 1.1 second to it for exactly 60 ticks on the clock. 97-95 Kings. Mitchell, forecourt right. Met there by Eason. To the paint, near the free throw line. Gave up the shot. Down the lane, Monk flips it over his right shoulder. Around the arc they go. 3-pointer coming up, left iron, no. And it's rebounded underneath by, the man who shot the ball, and it's missed. Ball is loose. Terrence Davis had a couple of good looks at it. And back come the Rockets. Down by 2. Green. 3-pointer right side on the way, short. Rebound to Davion Mitchell, who was clipped by Bruno Fernando.
Oof. Bodies flying everywhere, Matt.
Easton looks like he's down on his belly. He gets some help up from a teammate.
Well, Easton's the only reason the Rockets had that shot is he saved it underneath the opposite end, really hustling. And he spent his fair amount of time on the floor during that possession.
So bodies flying, everybody's up, thankfully. And 2 free throws coming up here for Davion Mitchell. Mitchell at 76% on the year at the free throw line. Again, they've only missed 1. And it remains that way.
Kings have quietly edged ahead at the tail end of the third quarter here.
Josh Christopher to return for Houston. This will be his second tour of duty tonight. Tate to the bench. Jayshawn, 60 minutes and 9 points. 6 boards for him on 4 of 10 shooting. 1 more here for Mitchell. It is up, and it's good. It's going to be hard to beat a team when they're shooting 93% from the free throw line. My goodness. 99-95. Green out near midcourt. Trying to separate himself from Davis. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Jump pass out left side to Christopher. He's between the circles now. Left-hand dribble drive. Posting under the left elbow. And he is fouled going up. We'll see who they call on. I think it's going to be on Davion Mitchell. What it is. 2 free throws for Josh Christopher with 8.8 seconds remaining in the quarter and a 99-95 Sacramento lead. They have had a 4-point lead probably, AC, no less than about 8 times in this game.
Well, there's been 15 ties. It's just been one of those nights. It's good from an entertainment standpoint, but you'd like a little bit more breathing room if you're the Rockets, who once had a 9-point lead in this game.
Christopher hits the first of his 2. Josh on the year at the line, 73%. Green is out. Tate back in. De'Aaron Fox's return for Sacramento. So you have Eason, Fernando, Christopher, Tate, and Martin on the floor right now for Houston. 8.8 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Free throw number 2 for Christopher is up and good. 99-97. A 2-point lead for the Kings. Fox takes the inbound. 7 seconds. Left side of the floor, across midcourt. To the top of the key. Behind him, Malik Monk, a 3-pointer in the quarter. Front rim miss. The dunk is up for Lyles, but it's late. He cracks the board really, really well, but it was just a little late. And that'll end the third. 41 points for the Kings in the third quarter. To lead it 99-97 after 3. They had 43 just 2 nights ago. We go to the fourth here in the Toyota Center. Kings 99, Rockets 97. Fourth and final next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Now is a great time to compare Gentle Ben vodka and gin to your favorite. Hi, it's Jeremy Branham. Gentle Ben has the cleanest vodka and gin you will ever try thanks to their Persado purification process. You can get the complete Gentle Ben experience just like I did. Go see their beautiful tasting room in Alvin. Have a premium cocktail and take a tour to get a close-up look at this patented purification method. You'll find Gentle Ben vodka and gin at Total Wine, Specs, and other retailers. Learn more at gentleben.com.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Adam Clanton, Matt Thomas getting you ready for fourth quarter action. Before we get to it, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Houston Rockets Radio Network.
KBNE Houston, an iHeartRadio station. This is Sports Talk 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
De'Aaron Fox has the basketball left side to Lyles. Hands it off to Monk. Left side, Lyles is wide open. 3-pointer short. Bruno Fernando the rebound. Eric Gordon back in to run point for the fourth quarter as the Rockets go again right to left, trailing by 2, 99-97. Gordon bounce pass to Eason. Hands it off to Tate. Cross court left to Gordon. Screen set by Bruno. Bruno's going to lose the basketball. It's a steal. Passes behind him. Monk, 1-on-2. He lost it. And in between his legs, he stepped out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover back to the Rockets.
If you trap the ball between your two ankles and move, isn't that a travel by default?
Well, he had his heels on the baseline anyway, so it didn't really matter.
What a weird sequence after a turnover.
His mistake was trying to go 1-on-2, and he could have thrown the ball behind him to about two different guys that were coming down the floor.
Yep.
40 seconds gone by, 99-97. Fernando to the midsection of Tari Eason. Left elbow, hands it off to Josh Christopher. Cross-court pass out, right side, Eric Gordon. Eric, bounce pass. Tari, inside. He's got a layup attempt. He's going to get it off. A nice feed from, of all people, Bruno Fernando. And we are even at 99. Minute gone by in the fourth. Fox, bounce pass inside. Layup blocked on the Davis attempt, but he's fouled. They can call goaltending, not fouling, goaltend.
I'd like to know who got the goaltend against them because there was a simultaneous double block there.
Bruno Fernando will be called for the goaltend.
There's the answer.
101-99. Bruno's got it between the rings. Hands it off to Josh Christopher. Going to make that to Jay Sean. Left side over to E.G. Double team comes. Davis all over there with him with E.G. Now Eric's got it again off a feet from Bruno. Kick it out left side. Jay Sean Tate, three-pointer. Yeah, rattled in. A triple for Jay Sean. 102-101. Jay Sean only 29% from three-point range this season, but he's got it to give the Rockets a 1-point lead. Down the lane, Fox lost between his legs. It's a steal for Josh Christopher. In front, Euro step move. Off the window and in. JC for two. 104-101 Houston. Aaron Fox across the timeline. Whistle on the other side of the floor as Barnes takes the spill.
Him and Eric Gordon going at it. And you know,
extra ball movement Adam Clanton, and that results in a three-pointer to tie the game at 104.
17th, make it the 18th tie we've had.
25 assists off of 36 baskets. Yeesh. Christopher left to right. Over to Eason. Top to Fernando. Hands it off to JC. Right-hand dribble drive. Cut off at the free throw line. Behind him to Tari. Down the lane. He'll go up. Miss the layup, but he's fouled. Just to show you again. 36 baskets tonight for the Sacramento Kings. 25 of them off direct handoffs from a teammate. Rockets have 37 made field goals. They have 21 assists. Rockets have routinely been either last or second to last in the NBA in assists per game, as Eason makes the first of the two free throws to make it 105-104 Rockets. 7 points now for Eason.
It's crazy.
Foul was on Fox, his second.
Excuse me, Matt. It's crazy that the biggest lead for the Rockets remains that 9-point lead in the first quarter, and the biggest lead for Sacramento has not been above 4 yet.
Across the timeline, alley-oop coming and throwing it down. Malik Monk from a 30-foot pass from De'Aaron Fox. Rockets weren't ready for that. Christopher left side angle in a 106-106 game. Christopher, left elbow back by to the midcourt stripe for Eric Gordon. Gets by Barnes, hands it off. Layup, Jay Sean. Around the rim, no tip up. Fernando, no. The third time is the charm for Tari Eason. Eason's an offensive rebounding machine. Rockets 108, Kings 106. Lyles straight away. Left side to Monk. Out left corner. Down the lane goes Davis. Flips it around to Lyles. Baseline right. Barnes three-pointer. No. Rebound to Bruno. 108-106. Bruno now with 9 rebounds tonight for the Rockets. 8:37 remaining. Rockets up by 2. Jay Sean wants to make it 4, and he'll do it with the left hand. And a timeout to Mike Brown, Sacramento Kings. Jay Sean Tate, 19 minutes and 14 points on 6 of 13 from the field. Houston 110, Sacramento 106. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Do you love vodka or gin? Then I have something new and exceptional to tell you about. Gentle Ben Spirits, made right here in Texas. Hi, it's Jeremy Branham. Gentle Ben uses Perseido's state-of-the-art craft technology to purify and enhance the taste of their vodka and gin. You'll taste the difference just like I did. Try Gentle Ben vodka or gin in your next cocktail. Look for Gentle Ben vodka or gin at Total Wine, Specs, and many other local retailers in the area. Learn more at gentleben.com.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Time now for the NBA news of the day, presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app now and play free with your first deposit with the promo code ASSIST. Terms do apply. Well, this one's easy, Matt Thomas. LeBron James passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record that had been standing since 1984. LeBron, the all-time NBA scoring champion and counting. After last night's 36th point, he ended up with 38. And the Lakers lost by 3 to the Thunder at home. The Rockets.
And we got a big trade to get to as well if you want to.
Yeah, no, there's a gigantic trade, but I don't have time to tell you about it because the Rockets are playing again.
Aaron Fox goes cross-court left to Harrison Barnes. 110-106 underneath. Here is Sabonis, flips it, and he missed the shot over his left shoulder. Domantas Sabonis is back in for Sacramento with a reminder he has 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, but he does have 5 personal fouls. Rockets, by the way, have outscored the Kings here in the quarter 13-7.
And the Lakers getting D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt in a trade that included Mike Conley and picks to the Timberwolves, and Russell Westbrook and a lightly protected 2027 LA first-rounder goes to the Jazz. So that is the main parameters of a 3-team deal, and there have been other minor deals already tonight with anticipation of the deadline tomorrow.
Free throw for Sabonis is missed. That's his second one tonight. They're 24-26. He's 6 of 7 personally, 110-107. Jazz are expected to buy out the portion of the contract for Russell Westbrook. Chicago Bulls showing some interest in him. Here's Fernando down the lane, goes up and gets around Domantas Sabonis, who wants to stay on the floor because of those 5 personal fouls.
Bruno's quietly having a nice hustle game out there. He's got 10 boards.
Which is a season high for him. 6 points, 10 rebounds. Fox straight away to Sabonis. Hands it off. Round the arc they go. Here's Harrison Barnes, a floater with the right hand. He's got an N1 coming up off a pass from Malik Monk. He's got a basket for him to make it 112-109 with a Houston foul.
He just kind of tossed that up there.
Sure did. Got by Tariq and just floated it up. Knew the contact was coming, and the savvy veteran was able to drop in 2 more points to give him a total now of 15.
Josh Hart traded from the Blazers to the Knicks.
Cam Reddish is part of that deal. Cam Reddish has been long sought after by a bunch of teams.
I think it's going to be fast and furious tomorrow.
ESPN is doing a 5-hour draft countdown special. They better hope there's some trades, and that'd be a lot of Woj talking.
You cutting into your show with it tomorrow?
Their show, no. 112-110, 7:35. We talk Oh, forget about it. Layup attempt. Easton throws a bad pass. Keegan Murray took it away from him from one baseline to the other, intended for Jayshawn Tate. Monk to his left for Fox. Fox gets a push. Shot attempt on the way at the left elbow is good. Got a little screen that time for Domantas Sabonis. And Fox has 20 points and along with 9 dimes. We're tied at 112. That is our 19th lead, 19th tie along with 19 lead changes.
Let's go for 25 ties tonight.
Sabonis will watch Easton try a 3-ball. It's off left, and rebound is picked up by Malik Monk. Here comes De'Aaron Fox across the timeline. Straight away, near the right elbow, pulls up from 10, and the Kings have the lead at 114-112, and a timeout to Steven Silas. 6:52 remaining in this contest. The Sacramento Kings for the game are at 54%. The Rockets at 53%, but right now a current 8-2 Sacramento run has their lead at 2. 6:52 remaining. Kings 114, Rockets 112. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Lace up your sneaks, stretch those hammies, and get ready to light the fuse. The 21st annual Rockets Run, presented by Children Memorial Hermann, returns to the streets of Toyota Center on Saturday, February 18th. Go to Rockets.com to sign you and your family up for either the 5K, the Kids 1K, or a 2-mile walk. All participants get a t-shirt, an invitation to the post-race party, and a ticket to an upcoming Rockets game. Cross the finish line on Center Court inside Toyota Center, cheer on your friends and Rockets fans, and be a part of this Rockets tradition. Can't wait to see you.
Adam Plant and Matt Thomas back here inside Toyota Center. Take advantage of tonight's Rockets Shop online item of the game tonight. The Rockets 47 brand MVP cap, just $15. Grab yours tonight only at rocketshop.com. 114-112, the Kings with the lead. 6:52 remaining in this one. 19 ties in this game. Rockets trying to outlast the Kings tonight after it's just a disappointing performance on Monday against this same squad.
It was a 2-point lead for the Kings after 3. They maintain it here with 6:45 remaining. Eric Gordon bounce past to Şengün. Out right side to Jayshawn Tate. Şengün sets the screen. Jayshawn top of the key behind him to EG. Right-hand dribble drive. Going against Monk. Throws a pass out to the Sacramento bench. That hurts. 13 Houston turnovers. 2-point lead for Sacramento. Fox forecourt right. Screen. We have not seen much of Kevin Huerter in this second half. I wonder if he's hurt. Sabonis. Here's Monk. Double. Across the timeline, lost it off a kneecap. It's another turnover. 2 straight for Eric.
And the Rockets had kept that number at pretty manageable for them especially, but it's starting to creep up. They've got 14 now, 17 Kings points off of those gifts.
Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Eric Gordon. 5:54 remaining. Kings 114, Rockets 112. Right side of the floor to Aaron Fox. Lob, low block right, Sabonis. Foul, Şengün, his 5th. Quick reach around. That wasn't much either. Very quick whistle on that contact. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just was very quick. Oh, yeah. Swim move for Sabonis got Şengün on the slap.
Patented.
So both centers now fighting with 5 personal fouls. Sabonis knows that. He's going to try to go against Şengün. Shot clock shows 10. Bounce pass Monk. Out left side to Murray. Straight away to Monk. Shot clock at 7. Monk down the lane, off the window. Missed the shot. Rebound picked up by Jabari. Out right side, Kenyon Martin. Martin hands it off to Şengün. Şengün 1-on-1 against Sabonis. In the low block. Kicks it out left side. KJ for 3 in the lead. No. Rebound picked up off the loose ball by the Kings. Rockets will have it here. I'm going to have my man Kevin Ming, who's done a great job. Give me some fourth quarter 3-point percentages for the Rockets. I'm afraid to give the answer, but it's our responsibility because they have not shot very well here in the second half from 3-point range. 8 of 19 for the game. Side out to Houston. Shot clock at 14. Jay Sean to his right for Şengün. Going against Sabonis. Straight away to Green. Back out left side. Here comes Alpi Şengün. He'll turn. He'll slip. And gets called for a travel.
Wow. He was fouled. I mean, there's no...
Steven Silas looking to see if it's worthy of a challenge.
He got tripped by Sabonis. Clear as day. And that's what Silas is yelling at the officials. Like, he didn't just fall down.
He's showing an indication of a push. Fox, turn back. Now a 15-footer, front rim miss. KJ the rebound. We'll keep it at 114-112 Sacramento with 4:52 remaining. Low block right. Here's Jay Sean going for the tie with a hook shot. He got it. Jay Sean with that patented left-hand scoop. Even at 114. It's our 20th lead change and now 20 ties. Monk, top of the key, out left side to Fox. Into Sabonis. Gets around Şengün. Lays it up for 2. 21st lead change. 116-114. Kings shooting 52% for the game. Green on the baseline left. Flips it up and lays it in for 2. Another tie.
What a shot by Jalen.
116 apiece. Jalen Green has 31 on the night. Right side Fox. Down the lane he goes. Floater from 10. Drops it in for 2 more. Fox now to 24 points and 10 assists in a 118-116 lead for Sacramento. Green nearly had it poked away at midcourt. Hands it to Şengün between the rings. Right side angle and a toss. This is Jabari at the free throw line. Bounce pass left to Tate. Tate, dotted circle. Lost the basketball. Scrum for it. Picked up. This is De'Aaron Fox on a steal. Left side, Davis wants a 3. It is up. That's actually Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray with a rare 3-pointer tonight after exploding for 8 2 nights ago. He's been held in check. He's got 10, but he gives the Kings a 5-point lead at 121-116. Şengün straight away. Left to Tate. Hands it off to Green. Green baseline left. Contested 3. Nails it! Right in front of the Kings bench. Down to a 2-point Sacramento advantage. 121-119. Fox straight away. In the paint. Fall away from 12. No. Rebound tip. Martin has it. Chance for the Rockets to tie or take the lead with 2:55 remaining. Green inside the arc on the right side. Bounce pass to Şengün. Underneath for Jabari. He'll put it over the front rim to tie the game at 121. And a timeout to Sacramento. 22 ties in this game. And we still have nothing settled. 2:44 remaining in the contest. Rockets and Kings tied at 121. Back in 60 in the Rockets Radio Network.
What does optimism look like?
It looks like the ball floating through the air, backboard lit up in red, the entire arena holding its breath. You're down 2, but you took the 3. Some fans can't bear to look, but missing never crossed your mind. You knew it was going in the moment it left your hands. Taking the shot looks crazy sometimes, but it isn't. It's just different. And sometimes that's just the difference you need. Frost, the official bank of relentless optimism and proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT, PUCT number 10007.
Back here inside Toyota Center, 121. Adam Clanton, Matt Thomas, 2:44 remaining. This is a good one, Matt.
Sure is. Here we go. Timeout situation. The Rockets have 2 remaining. The Kings with 1. 2:43 remaining. Fox is yet to touch the basketball and now does so in front court. The Barnes 3-point line right. Sabonis at the free throw line. Left-hander, but one-on-one against Alpi, and he's going to spin and go with a 180 move to drop it in for 2.
Just a great move by Sabonis.
And better for Alpi not to give up that 6th foul. Kings back up 123-121. Ichi right corner. To Green. Pump fakes on a 3. Step back 3 for the lead. He's fouled. He makes it. It's a chance and a 4-point play. No landing space. Foul on the 27-foot 3-point jump shot.
And he's looking for 38, Matt, with over 2 minutes remaining.
And the challenge comes from Mike Brown of Sacramento. Results in 60 on the Rockets Radio Network.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
2:18 remaining in fourth quarter action. Rockets getting a 3-point shot from Jalen Green, but will he also shoot a free throw to make it a 2-point Rockets lead? The Kings are challenging that, Thomas, but from what we've seen, Harrison Barnes did not let Jalen Green land, and he hit him on the arm. I don't know how this is ever overturned.
As I've told you many times, friend, I will stop trying to guess on replays.
But this looks about as ironclad as it gets that he's going to be shooting a free throw. He fouled him in 2 different ways. He fouls him on the arm, and he doesn't let him land clean.
Green, by the way, tying a season high with 6 3-pointers made tonight. He was 5 of 11 on Monday. Had been scoring an average of 12.3 points in his previous 3 games, but he had a 27 on Monday, and tonight he's got up to 37. He might have to get to 40 in order for this Rocket team to win.
I think he will. I think he's going to do it, and I think he needs to do it for the reason you just said. Well, it's going to start right here. If he can hit this free throw.
Is he kicking his right leg out? That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Well, is he kicking it out because his arm was hit? You know, I really do think that Harrison Barnes initiated all of the contact here. And everything else is consequences of that.
This is taking a very long period of time to decide this. Yadiminas Petratus is our crew chief tonight. Headset is off. The 3 gentlemen are getting together.
What do you think Secaucus, New Jersey is at this time of year? What's it like up there?
Actually, I think it's warmer than usual. We'll be in Philadelphia, which isn't far from Secaucus next week.
You gonna take a drive over there?
Probably not.
See what's going on?
No, thanks. I'm staying in my hotel room if the Eagles, especially the Eagles, win.
Eagles aren't gonna win.
Go Chiefs.
I have in-laws that live in Kansas City, so I'm pretty much I have no choice in the matter. But I also don't want to see Philadelphia fans celebrate.
Upon review, the challenge has been deemed successful. There is no foul on the play, as the contact by Green was initiated with his right leg.
Yeah.
The three-point field goal will count. Sacramento will receive the ball on the baseline with all privileges remaining. They will also receive their timeout back.
So here's my question, Matt. As again, you proved to be a prophet.
The leg kick out concerned me. It did.
But the leg kick out came after he was hit on the arm.
But they're saying there's no hit on the arm. Well, they do not see what you're seeing.
Well, look at the video. I mean, did you not see his arm get hit?
I was looking at his legs. I was looking for a landing spot. I did not see the contact above the waist. You know what? The three-pointer counted. That's most important, right?
That is the most important
Rockets up by 1, 2:17 remaining. Fox brings it into front court. Underhand toss to Barnes. Barnes ball to the top of his head, hands it to Sabonis. Top of the key, bounce pass out left side, three-pointer on the way. That's no good off the hands of Monk. Ball tipped up a couple of times, and Sabonis underneath the basket. We'll have to watch Sengun come up with a very important rebound.
One away from a triple-double now.
18 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. That's a season high in assists for our center. Green between the rings. Left side angle. Floats it left side. Off the backboard and in for 2 more. He wanted a foul call, didn't get it. But he'll get 2 more points. Rockets up by 3. 126-123 with 1:45 remaining. Fox across the timeline. Let the left elbow. Left side to Monk. Back away to Fox. Straight away against Green. Pulls up. Free throw jumper. No. Rebound to Smith. 90 ticks remaining and a Rocket lead of 3. Folks are starting to stand in the Toyota Center. Jalen between the rings. Down the lane. Left-hand scoop. Got it. 5-point lead. Jalen unconscious at 39. Making now 41 points. Right side of the floor. Malik Monk hands it off to Sabonis. It's blocked by KJ. Rejected. Into the hands of Jalen with 1:02 remaining. Rockets have seen Green. Oh, got a ball picked at midcourt. This is going to be Fox. Took it away from Green. As I was about to brag, he scored 10 of the last 12 points. 128-125, a 3-point lead. Eric Gordon bounce pass. KJ going up. They're going to call an offensive foul. Ooh. Rockets have a challenge here. 51.8 seconds left. Ooh. Steven Silas looking for the assistant coach to see if it's worthy of a challenge, and he's going to do it.
Yeah, because you know why? He's moving into him. And here's what's going to hurt is if this is unsuccessful, now you've got a 3-point game, nearly a minute to go, and the Kings will have the basketball. So this is a very important challenge.
Results of said challenge up next. 128-125, Rockets with a 3-point lead as you listen to the Houston Rockets Radio Network.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
All right, we are awaiting the word from the officials downstairs. Steven Silas has challenged the offensive foul call. 128-125 Rockets, 51.8 remaining. The officials have their headsets off, and here is the result.
Upon review, the challenge has been deemed to be unsuccessful. It is an offensive foul that stands called on Martin. Please reset the game clock to 52.4 Sacramento possession. Houston also loses their timeout.
I give up. Both timeouts. Both teams with one timeout remaining.
I give up.
I thought the left heel being up would have been a factor in Martin's benefit, but apparently it was not.
I just, both of those challenges going the way they did, I thought they should both go the opposite, but here we are.
All right, 128, 125 Rockets. Kings with the basketball, 52 seconds remaining. Box across midcourt. Sabonis sets the screen. Inside the lane, pull up from 12. Front rim blasted. Now that was entirely too easy.
And not a lot of time off the clock.
128, 127. 40 seconds left to go. Rockets up by 1. Jalen across midcourt. He's got 41 points tonight. Green, baseline right, gets turned back. Shot attempt coming up from 15. That is short. Tip up by Martin. No. Save back corner by Keegan Murray. 25 seconds remaining in the game. Fox comes across timeline, left side angle. Lost the basketball. Fumbled with it. Keeps it now. Behind him, Monk gives up the 3. Down the lane he goes. Layup, no. Offensive rebound, Sabonis puts it back up. Back iron, no. Murray tip up, no. Down to 7 seconds. Still loose with the basketball. But we're going to get a stoppage in play and a jump ball. A jump ball will be called with exactly 5 seconds remaining. You had about 4 different players, 2 on each side with the ball in their hands at some point. And we'll take a look and see who will be the one on the jump. They're trying to figure that out right now.
Well, you called a jump ball, and you don't even know who's supposed to be in the circle. This is pretty helter-skelter down the stretch with the officiating.
Rockets 128.
Looks like it's going to be KJ,
127,
which is a good sign.
All right, Murray and Martin are the 2 guys in the jump circle on the Kings end of the floor. 5 seconds remaining. And you got all sorts of moving around by everybody trying to kind of mark their territory.
Shenanigans.
And Sabonis tried to leave early.
Come on now.
Ball is tapped. Back corner. Picked up. Oh, it's going to be last touch out of bounds.
That's out of bounds off the Kings.
The Kings. De'Aaron Fox went over the shoulder of Eric Gordon. Eric wanted a loose ball foul called. I'll take this with 2.4 seconds remaining.
And are they going to challenge this one?
Can't. There's only one challenge per team.
That's right. They can't.
Timeout to the Rockets. 2.4 seconds remaining. Rockets 128, Kings 127. The ball was tapped out to midcourt. Eric went to get it. Fox went over the top to try to grab it himself, and he could not do so as it went out of bounds. We'll keep it here.
I thought that was a pretty obvious poke out, as you mentioned, by Fox.
Yeah, everybody, you only get one challenge. And what I think is going to happen in the NBA next year is they're going to get another one. I'm not for sure about this, but you're going to have to win your first one in order to get another one.
I always forget that this isn't the NFL. If you win your challenge.
They used to, many years, a couple of years ago, you used to go in the last 2 minutes determine possession.
Right.
They've eliminated all that.
Right.
Because what was happening is you had every timeout or every ball that went out of bounds, they were having to go look at it. The games became really...
It did the opposite of what the NBA is looking for, which is not making the last 30 seconds of a game last 2 hours.
Right. KBR Hustle Board. You know, I want you to go to the bench for this because I think I know who you should go with. KBR, proud history, bright future.
Well, if you want me to go to the bench, it's going to be Bruno Fernando.
There you go.
But I tell you, Alperen Şengün's near triple-double is looming large right now. He needs a 10th rebound. Problem is there's 2.4 left.
No, we're not worried about that at this point, I don't think.
He's not going to get it in all likelihood, but What's important is that the Rockets have the lead, and Sacramento is absolutely going to have to foul them here.
Şengün's going to bring it and advance into front court here. 2.4 seconds remaining. Trey Lyles brought in to guard the inbound on Şengün. Şengün to inbound. Bounce pass to EG. He's fouled. 1.7. That took 7/10 of a second off the clock. Now,
that's who you wanted to get to the line.
Set the scenario here. Makes both free throws. It's 130 to 127. Sacramento can call the timeout, advance to front court. Even if he makes one of two or misses both, a rebound secured by Sacramento, caught immediately and call a timeout immediately, will advance to front court. Any motion in the other direction, and you lose that privilege.
And they had one to give.
So that's even better. That takes off time off the clock right there, 1.7. So this is really going to be tough now for Sacramento. Şengün looks inside, stolen, and it's a stoppage of play with 0.8. It was stolen in the middle of the paint by Malik Monk.
What?
0.8 on the clock. Sacramento calls a timeout as soon as Monk took it away. One dribble, two dribbles. That should not be allowed to move into front court, if I know the rule properly.
Well, also, how do they get that much time back on the clock? He took two dribbles before you even see him say timeout.
Well, anybody can call the timeout. It doesn't have to be Monk. So they're saying that as soon as the ball was caught on the steal,
somebody
called timeout, which then would negate the two dribbles.
Right.
And allow them to advance.
Well, they're closer than we are.
It's a good point.
Much closer.
Good spot, though. You know, you can't go wrong with little Beastie Boys being played either in an NBA basketball game.
Well, and I also am glad they didn't call a foul on the Rockets, because then the Kings would be shooting free throws right now. Would they not? Yeah.
Yeah, but there wasn't a foul, because as soon as the Monk grabbed the basketball,
when
the timeout was
fell,
called.
I was worried that the whistle was a foul.
1.2 seconds left. 128, 127. So much for a defensive showdown tonight.
Well, the Rockets scored 120 points on Monday, and it was 20 points fewer than they needed. So I'll take this, especially if they can defend for one last possession here.
1.2. Rockets up by 1. Harrison Barnes on the inbound. Şengün will guard him there. Harrison to Fox. One dribble. Shot three-pointer off the glass. It's no good. But a foul. A foul is called. It's on Eric Gordon with 0.0.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That is awful.
Now, that is the three men that are officiating. Steven Silas is about to lose it. John Lucas is over there. All the players are close to it.
Because you're going to steal the game from the Rockets on that. You're going to give the Kings 3 free
Hold on,
throws.
He's talking. I don't know what he said.
That's brutal.
That is, I mean, my goodness. He hits him from behind, but not into.
I don't think he hit him at all.
They're reviewing this.
Oh,
for what I don't know. Ray Acosta is the official that made the call. We want to keep that ref microphone up to hear exactly what's going on. Are they looking at clock time?
Yeah, I think they might be looking to see if the foul that they're trying to call here occurred.
Here we go. It's 3 free throws.
Yeah, they're gonna steal this game from the Rockets.
Here's the call.
The foul occurs with 0.3 on the game clock, and we'll resume with 3 points, 3 free throws by De'Aaron Fox.
Yep, that's what they were doing. There wasn't they can't challenge the call. It was how much time was on the clock. Eric Gordon with a foul from behind, and I mean, maybe a chest bump. I don't even know what it would be, but. Oof. Eric Gordon has his Hands crossed. Steven Silas. And the crowd obviously not happy with the call as De'Aaron Fox goes to the free throw line. 1 to tie it, 2 to take the lead. Free throw hits the front rim, hung for a while, and dropped. They are 26 of 28 from the line. Real shame. Goodness. 128, 128. Free throw makes it 129, 128. See, the problem is the Rockets don't make timeouts. They're going to have to inbound it and just literally grab the ball and shoot it.
3/10 of a second. And that's just likely to tie unless you can heave up a three.
Well, you'd have to, because there's no way you're going to get all the way down the floor with that shot. So, yeah, it would be here's the third one. He's going to miss it. No, he's not going to make it. 130, 128.
That is
3/10 of a second.
Really bad.
Şengün, hands it to KJ, launches. It is on the way, off the top and beyond the backboard, and it's over. And the Kings win. 130 to 128.
Not surprisingly, Houston's finest are surrounding the three officials at midcourt.
I'll be very anxious to see the 2-minute report.
The last
tomorrow.
2-minute report where they tell us that it was a bad call, but they can't change anything. Great job.
And now we got some people throwing things on the floor, which is not good.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete the draft of that tweet. But that's bad. That's real bad, NBA. I'm sorry. You can't determine a game like that.
Oh, there. Wow, that absolutely hurts. De'Aaron Fox is, and the worst part of it is De'Aaron Fox had glass only in the three-point try. And it wasn't affected by any sort of contact. Again, will the officials defend themselves on the? They do admit their mistakes. They do that.
We'll send a pool reporter in there. He'll say he messed up, or he'll try to justify it. But here's the deal: like you said, the last 2-minute report is going to come out tomorrow. It's likely going to show that the Rockets should not have had a foul called against them, and nothing's going to change. And that's the problem I have with it. It's almost an insult to admit you made a mistake, but you're not going to do anything about it. I mean, what if this were a playoff game? You know, that's the thing that bothers me the most is when this kind of stuff goes down. One of these days, this is going to happen, and it's going to affect a game that's much more important than a mid-February game. So I know the Rockets are a 13-win team and everything, but a bad call is a bad call. So it really burns that the Rockets were able to fight their way back to taking the lead in the fourth quarter, and they had the game taken from them because I just don't. It's not being a homer. I just don't think that Eric Gordon made any sort of significant contact, if at all, with De'Aaron Fox. How you doing, Matty?
Yeah, it just
doesn't sit right. Just doesn't sit right.
And I know what Eric was trying to do. He was trying to force up an awkward angle on the shot. I mean, I understand that. Man,
it's just a shame to end a game like that.
It didn't look like any sort of legitimate contact that would be worthy of calling a foul, especially in that circumstance.
It needs to be a little bit more of something. Like, again, we weren't down there on the floor, but we watched the play as it happened. I just didn't see any contact. Eric Gordon was certainly looking to avoid contact, but I don't think he actually made any. And if anything, if you're going to call Jalen Green for kicking out his leg, well, De'Aaron Fox kicked his leg back, and that's what initiated any sort of contact with Eric Gordon. And they called a foul, and they gave the Kings the 3 free throws, and they gave them the game.
See, the argument's going to be, does light contact constitute a foul? And if light contact constitutes a foul, it's a foul.
But did you see light contact? Because I really didn't. And again, we go back to the Jalen Green non-4-point play. There's so many things down the stretch that did not go the Rockets' way from an officiating standpoint. And this is what's going to be really interesting, Matt. We saw Steven Silas have a full-blown meltdown the other day after the Monday night game where his Rockets didn't give the effort. Tonight they gave the effort he's looking for. I'm curious to see if he has another. He's going to talk about the fact that he doesn't want to get fined by the officials or by the NBA.
That's the 101 coach speak, right?
But, man, it would not surprise me, given how passionate he was on Monday night, if he was equally as passionate about having this game stolen from his team tonight, because that's what it looked like. I'm watching the last play again, and it's just Eric Gordon didn't touch De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox kicked his back leg out and then fell down. It's not a foul on Eric Gordon, and certainly shouldn't determine the basketball game.
I'm going to go home. I'm probably get in my car and listen to your post-game show and probably look at it 55 times.
You going to pray for me as I navigate this post-game show that I don't,
I'll be curious to see. I'm sure Twitterverse is making quite a conversation about this.
It's not great. It's not great right now. Look, I get it. If you are wanting the Rockets to get every loss they can at this juncture in the season because you want the number 1 pick in the draft, you're probably happy about how this ended. But, man, I think those guys earned the benefit of the doubt better than that tonight. And I'm watching De'Aaron Fox down here on the floor still. He had no business being at the free throw line. Not there. And he played a heck of a game. But you had 41 points from Jalen Green wasted because of that call.
And in theory, even if it's light contact, which, again, is a very speculative term.
You can't have that
I don't
determine
think you
a game.
make that call at that point where obviously it did not affect
his shot.
De'Aaron Fox's shot. He just didn't.
He didn't hit him on the arm. He didn't hit him in the body. He didn't touch him. And De'Aaron Fox got.
Well, I don't know if he didn't touch him. I don't want to say that because until I look at the replay.
Well,
again.
I've seen several angles, and I've looked at it again on the monitor behind us up here as we're next to the television broadcast. I didn't see any sort of contact whatsoever. And if there was any contact, it was after what they called a foul on, where De'Aaron Fox kicked his leg back and then fell down and flopped. And you know what? He got it. You got to give him credit.
And that's where, again, the officials. You don't ever want to save your challenge for the final 5 seconds of a game. It's not fair how the system works, but I wonder if things would have been different if you had the challenge available to you.
Again, it's a 13-win season for the Rockets so far, but on a night like tonight, no NBA team should get robbed that way, and that's what I think happened.
Dang. Very, very frustrating. That 2-minute report will either make us feel a little bit better because they verified that there was contact, or it'll make us even more upset because of the fact that you brought up that and said, oh, sorry, we made a mistake.
If I'm the NBA, I confirm the call just to save face. Because
that's the one thing, in the NBA's credit,
they will admit it.
They will admit it.
But that,
but it doesn't feel good because that's the whole point of it. Is the whole thing is if you tell us you're wrong, which we thank you for being honest, it doesn't end the loss column. The result. We've all lost. We've all left the game with a loss. So,
it's the absolute epitome of morning after regrets.
All right. Well, I'm going to go and get in the car. I'm going to listen to your highlights. I'm going to listen to your scoreboard, and we'll let you run through the final numbers of the game as well. Wow. 130-128 with the win as Fox hits 3 free throws. He finishes with 31 points, including 9 of 10 from the line. The last 3, the game winner. Again, the final 130-128. Want to thank the folks that helped us out. Kevin Meng, what a great job on stats. You are now like the backup to Stinky Pete. You don't even know that, but you are. Did a great job tonight, my friend. Thank you. David Obert, network, our on-site engineer, always fantastic working with him, and Josh C., our network producer, back at our flagship Sports Talk 790. I'll talk with you tomorrow on the Matt Thomas Show, noon until 3. And AC, you'll have the post-game show next. Again, the final score, one more time, 130-128, a heartbreaker tonight as the Kings beat the Rockets. I'm Matt. Talk to you tomorrow at noon on the Flag 790. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Rockets fans, catch all of the scores, highlights, and post-game analysis next on the Memorial Hermann post-game show. Brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Well, that's going to be a tough one for Rockets fans to swallow. We've conversed up here in the broadcasting booth. I think we're still divided. Well, I'm divided. I didn't see a lot of contact on that final play. Others have. And they have better replays or access to replays than I do. 130-128 is the final. In a game, the Rockets led by a point with like 1.2 seconds remaining. They lose the game because an official called a foul on Eric Gordon. De'Aaron Fox was in the act of shooting a 3. He gets 3 free throws. He hits all of them, and the Rockets lose by 2. That hurts. There's no other way to describe it. So we'll just get to the third quarter highlights. Rockets actually led this thing at the break 62-58, trying to extend that lead as the third quarter got underway. Şengün from downtown to start the second half scoring on the Houston side of things.
Şengün underhand toss to EG. Trying to get by Herder. Straight away, Şengün with his second three-pointer of the day, and that one will drop. Alperen Şengün was very hesitant earlier in the year to shoot him. He's now at a much better 32% clip as he was in the 20s for most of the season.
65-60, Rockets with the lead at that point. Jabari Smith Jr. then getting inside for the lay-in, and then Jalen Green continuing his strong play in the second half after he ended the first half with 21.
Green straight away to Jabari. Left-hand dribble drive to the lane he goes. Lays it in for 2. Jabari Smith Jr. with his second basket. 73-69. Clock rolling with 7:29 remaining in the third. Green bounce pass to Şengün, giving it back to Green, and he'll jam it down with the right hand. Another assist from the Rocket big man.
Yeah, the Rockets getting a fantastic night from Jalen Green. 41 points, and he did it efficiently. 14 of 22 shooting, including 6 of 9 from downtown, and he hit 7 of 9 of his free throw attempts tonight. As at that point, with his dunk, the Rockets led it 75-69. Then it was time for Alperen Şengün to strike again. He had a strong game himself. 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. He had 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists, and was doing work inside in the third.
Green between the rings. Out left side to Şengün. Şengün on the post-up against Metu. Turns left. Reverse layup. Got it. 2 more points. Şengün with 14. 78-76 Houston. Out right side to Şengün. Pump fakes on a 3. Going against Metu. Down the lane. Floater. Got it. Smart move that time for Alperen Şengün to give up that 3 to go to the lane and get the 2. He's got 16.
86-82 Rockets with the advantage. And then Tari Eason with the turnaround to regain a lead the Rockets had lost at the tail end of the third.
Lobs at Jalen. 30 feet out. Double team comes. Ball deflected into the hands of Martin. Down low. Now a pass out left side to Eason. Lost it off the kneecap. Gathered it back. He's on the post up against Davion Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer and makes it. That's just a great NBA play from the rookie from LSU.
Sure was, and the Rockets had a 93-92 advantage, but they found themselves down 99-97 after the first three quarters after watching the Kings outscore them 41-35 in the third frame. Green had 29 through 3. Şengün, 18.7 rebounds and 10 assists as he was working on that near triple-double. To the fourth, we would go Jae'Sean Tate, nailing a three from the corner to regain a Rockets advantage.
Left side over to E.G. Double team comes. Davis all there with him with E.G. Now Eric's got it again off the feet from Bruno. Kick it out left side. Jae'Sean Tate, three-pointer. Yeah, rattled in. A triple for Jae'Sean.
102-101. Houston with the advantage. Tari Eason then doing some work on the glass.
Christopher, left elbow back by to the midcourt stripe for Eric Gordon. Gets by Barnes, hands it off. Layup, Jae'Sean. Around the rim, no tip up. Fernando, no. The third time is the charm for Tari Eason. Eason's an offensive rebounding machine.
108-106. Rockets back out in front. Then Jae'Sean would tie the game for the 20th time.
Low block right. Here's Jae'Sean going for the tie with a hook shot. He got it. Jae'Sean with that patented left-hand scoop, even at 114. It's our 20th lead change, and now 20 ties.
114, and then it was time for Jalen to go to work, and then Şengün to find Jabari Smith Jr. for another tie.
Left to Tate. Hands it off to Green. Green baseline left, contested three. Nails it! Right in front of the Kings bench. Down to a 2-point Sacramento advantage. Green inside the arc on the right side. Bounce pass to Şengün. Underneath for Jabari. He'll put it over the front rim to tie the game at 121. And a timeout to Sacramento.
So the Rockets with a 121-121 tie against Sacramento. But here comes Jalen Green for three plus the foul?
E.G. right corner. To Green. Pump fakes on the three. Step back three for the lead. He's fouled. He makes it. It's a chance at a 4-point play. No landing space. Foul on the 27-foot three-point jump shot.
Yeah, but here's where the worm started to turn. The officials would review that and say that Jalen Green initiated the contact, so they would count the three-point basket but would not give him a free throw. In a tight game like that, that matters. It remained 124-123 Houston. No matter, Jalen Green single-handedly at times trying to win this thing for the Rockets went to work yet again.
Green between the rings. Left side angle. Floats it left side. Off the backboard and in for two more. He wanted a foul call, didn't get it. But he'll get 2 more points. Jalen between the rings. Down the lane. Left-hand scoop. Got it. 5-point lead. Jalen unconscious. They can now 41 points.
Absolutely fantastic game for the young second-year Rockets star. And so what would happen from there? Well, the Rockets would find themselves up 128-127. Final possession, 1.2 seconds. Sacramento with the basketball.
Harrison Barnes on the inbound. Şengün will guard him there. Harrison to Fox. One dribble. Shot three-pointer off the glass. It's no good. But a foul. A foul is called. It's on Eric Gordon with 0.0.
And, of course, he would hit all 3 free throws. Final score, 130-128. Sacramento walks out of here, stealing a win from the Rockets. 41 from Jalen Green, wasted on this night. 31 from De'Aaron Fox. He got 3 of those with no time left on the clock. That's a bitter pill to swallow. The Rockets allowing 4 out of 5 of the Kings starters to score in double figures, but it's not as if the Rockets didn't have their own help tonight. Jalen had 41, but she got 18, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists from Alperen Şengün, 15 from KJ Martin, who did most of his damage in the first half. Jayshawn Tate with a nice fourth quarter especially. He finished with 16, and Tari Eason a strong game off the bench with 10 points, as was that of Bruno Fernando, who did most of his work on the glass, grabbing 10 rebounds to go along with his 6 points, but it all came up 2 points shy on this night, and the Rockets are now 13-42 on the year. They have lost 4 in a row. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come right back and get you caught up on what else is happening around the association on this Wednesday night. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.